Fashionably late.
Man, how cold is it? You're live. Okay. How cold is it for you outside working now?
It is terrible.
So, everybody, welcome to the Race Shop. I'm your host, Jerry Patrick. I got a special guest today, Zach Myers. Welcome. How are you doing today, man?
Cold, but
So one thing about Zach, if you don't know, first of all, if you don't know Zach Myers, he's one of these badass compact drivers. He's a great race car driver, but he works on semis in downtown Cleveland on the lake where all the snow and wind and rain and everything else comes into your shop because the door's open most of the time in your shop, I'm assuming, right?
90%.
Can you fit? So you're a full-time truck mechanic.
Yep.
You work on semis, 18-wheelers, so the same company your dad works for.
Yep.
If you don't know Zach's dad, it's Kevin Myers, the race director over at Painesville Speedway. So you work on these semis. Summertime's great, bro. Summertime's great working on these things, but in the wintertime, like, do you question yourself sometimes and you get to work and you're parked in that parking lot? You sit in your truck going, man, I could have done something so much better.
Probably every single day.
So years ago, I was a truck mechanic. I was a diesel mechanic, and my job was breaking down tires and brakes. So it was the air brakes, changing brakes, and tires. That was, big shops. Everybody has their own jobs. And I got to tell you, man, after breaking down tires, you didn't want it. The day's over at that point. So do you break your own tires down?
I do a little bit of everything. I'm full-time mechanic, tire guy, therapist, IT guy, plumber, electrician, whatever they need.
So for the last couple of days, and we'll get into racing here in a second and talk about it, but I'm more interested in your job at the moment with, is she talking? Is she rudely interrupting our show? The last couple of days have been pretty damn cold.
Yeah.
How the hell are you getting through those, man, outside? So what's been the biggest problem the last couple of days? What's been going on with the trucks?
A lot of it's just been brakes freezing up, leveling valves freezing up, everything that you need to go down the road every day to handle the load. And it's just one of those annoying things that you just got to figure out day by day.
And I'm just trying to get people to know you a little bit. If you would have guessed by looking at Zach, would you picture him being a mechanic working on a semi? What would you picture Zach doing? If you had to pick it, if you're looking at Zach right now, what would you picture him doing?
I figure he's just some nerd, some small kid. And
so if you weren't doing trucks, what would you be doing? Working at like O'Reilly's or something?
No, not O'Reilly's. Probably doing something with a computer.
Well, you can do that now with your job that you have. You do a lot. Obviously, you got to do a lot of computer work, plugging the computer into the truck and shit like that. Yep. So are you the guy we can call to get our trucks, getting the governor taken off or getting the DEF system shut off? Are you that guy?
No, I don't really do a whole lot of programming, and obviously for EPA reasons, I'm not allowed to do anything like that, and I don't.
So off the clock and off, can we come to your shop and you can get our diesels running a little bit better?
We can work something out.
So, well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. So let's get into it. We have a lot to talk about. We had a hell of a week with racing and things that were going on. But first of all, I want to talk about my boys over at Glizzy's on West 130th, the hot dog stand. Dave goes there all the time and gets hot dogs. We all go there and get hot dogs. But the last couple days, Zach, these guys been out doing hot dogs, selling Glizzy hot dogs. So Channel 3 was out there today. Obviously, someone didn't believe them that they were going to have a line. So Channel 3 went there thinking they were going to walk up, get a hot dog, and leave. That didn't happen. There was a long line. The anchor who was there, the reporter was there, had to wait in a line like everybody else had to wait. And he really loved the place, man. But I love food. I'm like you. We love food. But I don't know if I can stand in a line waiting for a hot dog in 3-degree weather, man.
Yeah, no, it couldn't be me. It seems like you're attracted. You got three things you're attracted to.
Oh, here we go.
Hot dogs, cupcakes, and a tow truck.
Okay. Okay, add donuts into there. I'm a donut guy too. I got to have fucking donuts, man. But these guys over there at Glizzy's, man, imagine you can go in you're working on your trucks, you can go in and get warm for a minute. These guys are out there standing. Dave, come around here to this mic real quick. Come over here. Yeah, just for a minute, man. Just for a quick minute. So we'll get Dave's mic turned on here real quick, man. But these guys going into, let me know when he's on. So
Check. Yeah.
So
Check.
can you hear him, Zach?
I can't hear him.
Nope.
Check.
There you
I
go.
can hear. Yeah.
All right. So Dave, you live not too far. Well, you live in Elyria, but you don't live too far. You're always on there. Could you be out there working in 3-degree weather, selling hot dogs?
Well, not selling hot dogs, but I normally work in this weather. I direct traffic for the union, so we're out there in whatever weather's out there, snow, rain. I mean, you just got to bundle up and man up and take it. It's Ohio. Give.
So you're the guy that holds us up. We're in a hurry. You're the guy that holds us up. Zach, we found him, man.
Well, somebody's got to stand there with their hands in the pockets.
I mean, you would do it too for $37 an hour.
$37 an hour.
Yeah. I mean, it's a union job.
Laura, I found a job for you.
There's 3-shot camera on there of all of us. It should say there's one of Jerry, me, and Zach.
So think about it though. I mean, you've ate over at Glizzy's. The food and everything is pretty good.
Yes.
So it's a pretty
Not
cool.
the best hot dog I've had.
Oh my God, stop it. Who's the best hot dog you've had?
Hot dog heaven in Amherst.
Listen, didn't you have them on the side of your race car?
No,
I thought you had them on the side of your race car.
no, I never had. The only food place I had on the side of my race car is Sambino's Pizza.
Listen, what did Hot Dog Heaven give you to say that? Because there's no way that you think they're better than Glizzy's.
I mean, I haven't had hot dog heaven in probably 6 or 7 years, and I probably haven't had Glizzy's in about 6 or 7 years.
Well, in the next day or so, I'm taking you to Glizzy's.
Yeah, he says this now. He doesn't even answer his phone when I
I
call
will
him.
take you to Glizzy's in the next day or so. But in all honesty, your boy Nizzy went out there the other day, and he said he loved the place.
Nizzy rolls out of bed. That's how close he lives. If I lived in an area,
He really does live down the road from there.
Yeah, Nizzy used to be my neighbor, but not my neighbor. So I used to live off of 140th and Puritas on a street called Leroy. Nizzy lived the next block over. So I could walk to his house and mess with him.
So maybe we needed what we need. Listen, Kevin J. Cogs Jr. made a post about Mike Castro going to Glizzy's. And I'm telling you, I got up in the middle of the night to get some drink and I burst out laughing because they had so much fun with it. But Chris has got to have a sense of humor too. You know what I mean? Mike Castro's got to have a sense of humor.
Yeah, he doesn't on some things.
That wasn't it, dude. But I would just want to say congratulations to our buddies over at Glizzy's. Here in a little bit, our fine folks over at Hometown Slice Pizza are coming in. Lori over at Painesville Credit Union has been telling me to get them on to try the pizza, some pepperoni pizza with honey on it, and then something called the Godfather.
I've never had the pizza with the honey on it from there, but the regular pizza from there is pretty good. They were the
Is
trash
it?
pizza, so they were pretty good.
How about you, Zach?
That hot honey pizza has my heart.
Does it really?
Yeah, through and through.
I hope to bring a large then, because then you're going to tear it up. I
Oh,
won't get nothing.
absolutely. I ate a large to myself.
So we.
I don't think we ordered enough.
So we'll get into that when they get here in a little bit, but let's talk a little bit about some of the news that's been going on. And I can't keep up with the comments right now. I promise you. They just said, Dave, get on here. He's on.
You guys with the camera back.
Lori Glizzy's is on West 130th on the west side. I'll send you the address when the show is done.
They park at a car lot, though. don't
Yeah, they parked on. They're on the side of a car lot.
They're at the Internet Auto Sales building. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
They used to be across the street, and there were some lease issues or something like that. I like them where they're at now because you can pull up, get out of your car, get your hot dog, and get out of there. You know, but you have to get it. And I know people get annoyed with me saying this. You have to get it with Stadium Mustard.
I mean,
The Stadium Mustard. It has to say
Wait,
Stadium Mustard.
Wait a minute. Is it the Bartman's or the regular one?
It's-
it has to be the Bartman's.
No, not no more. And I'll tell you why. The Stadium Mustard to me tastes a lot better. It's called Stadium Mustard.
That's what the Bartman's is. The
Yeah,
Bartman's Stadium Mustard.
It's
So-
almost identical, but the Stadium Mustard. So the company is called Stadium Mustard. I'm a Burtman's guy. I love Burtman's Stadium Mustard because I think that's what you get when you go to stadiums and stuff is Burtman's. But I tried the Stadium there last year and I absolutely loved it.
Well, that's why you're a Starbucks and iPhone type of guy too.
I'm not an iPhone guy, man. I'm a Droid. But
Good.
In all honesty, the stadium mustard, you have to try it. You have to try it when we go over there. There is a different in taste to me, and I kind of like the stadium mustard better, and I like their story a little bit better too.
So do you put the ketchup and the stadium mustard, or do you use yellow mustard and stadium mustard?
I just put stadium mustard. So I get one hot dog with the stadium mustard, and I get one hot dog with just regular mustard. I do not put ketchup on a hot dog.
What?
Nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog except serial killer. Don't even tell me both of you guys put ketchup on a hot dog.
Absolutely.
Zach, you're full of shit. No, you don't.
Ketchup and stadium mustard on a hot dog.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh my God, you guys are so gross. But here's the thing with Glizzy's though. I don't think it's ketchup's ketchup. I think it's ketchup with extra stuff in it. It doesn't taste like just regular ketchup. He had me
Well,
try
there's
it,
only one ketchup, and it's Heinz, not Hunt's. It's Heinz ketchup.
but I think he does something with it. I think he adds something to it, so it doesn't taste like. I can't stand the taste of mustard or ketchup on a hot dog. I can't stand it. I picture you sitting in a dark alley getting ready to stab somebody, eating a hot dog with ketchup on it
Listen, I eat ketchup all day long
on a hot dog.
on a hot dog. Yes.
Zach,
Absolutely.
come on, man.
I'm not going to sit here and be judged by somebody who dyes their hair.
Listen, this is expensive. This ain't cheap. So,
Probably 50 glizzies.
Oh, 100%.
so do you chop your hot dogs up in little slices
No.
too, and then eat them and dip them in the
Only in mac and cheese.
on there? Oh man,
Only with mac and
I
cheese.
can't argue with you with the mac and cheese, bro.
Do you eat kielbasa?
I don't. I eat regular sausage, like spicy Italian sausage.
You should eat kielbasa in the air fryer with Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That's really good.
I'll have to try it. I'll
Put it
definitely
in
have to
the
try
air
it.
fryer though for about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
To get nice and brown. Just that caramel crisp on it. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Dude.
So
It's got to be the Eckrich. Not
okay,
Anything else?
well, sounds like we're a bunch of fat asses here.
Yeah.
So let's get a little bit into the racing talk a little bit. I just wanted to touch base a little bit with the Barberton discussion. We had a lot of feedback on Barberton and a couple of negative comments, and I'm not going to shy away from the negative comments because that's not what we do. But a couple of the people that said we're being negative, and I'm the last guy in the world being negative about racing. If you're new to me, you're new to my show. If you don't know what I've done in my past and with racing and fixing weekly racetracks, I'm not being negative at all about Barberton.
Don't worry, I got the pizza.
There you go. The pizza just showed up. So I'm not being negative about Barberton at all. And I wish Dave would have stayed on the mic a little bit longer, but
Want me to get back on?
yeah, just for a minute, just so we can talk about this part. So don't you leave, Ryan.
Why?
Cuz, man, we got to talk about your pizza real quick.
There ain't nothing to talk about.
So
How long do you have?
give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Give me 2 minutes. So the pizza guy's here. We don't want him to go. We want to talk about the pizza. So, Dave, I'm not negative about short track racing, weekly racing, but I kind of stick to my guns. If I say something, I mean it. I'm not one of those guys but we had some negative comments that said I was trying to be negative about Barberton. I should give him patience.
What did you say?
So I said, I think it's time. It's been long enough. So the sale was about a month and a half ago.
I mean, do you know for sure that it was sold to somebody who's leasing it, or was that just what I?
No, so the story goes that they sold the track to a landscaping company. The landscaping company is open to leasing it to somebody to keep it a racetrack. A bunch of people said, well, we know this person's interested. And I don't want to say names, but we know this person's interested, but we're a month and a half into it. So I said, we should know something by now. Somebody should be saying, hey, we're going to do something here. Just be a little bit more patient. Or the landscaping company or somebody should say, we haven't came up with an agreement with somebody. We haven't figured it out yet. We're trying to figure it out.
I mean, yeah, that would be the right thing to do for the racers to know. But I mean, is it really anybody's business who leased the track or whatever?
It is the driver, the 100 drivers that are sitting at home trying to figure out what they're trying to do for next year that are going, they need to figure out what they're going to do. We're in January.
I see your point on that. But if there's nothing written in stone, maybe they're trying to work on things behind the scenes to make sure.
And that's what I was saying. I was simply just saying we should be told something. The drivers, the 100 drivers that race at Barberton that are sitting at home trying to figure it out. So my thing is, if there is somebody out there working it out. Or if there's not, give me the damn number. I'll call the landscaping company. I'll find someone to lease the place that knows how to do it and get the place open. So I'm getting a little nervous that maybe there isn't somebody talking to the landscapers that purchase it, which would kind of suck a little bit.
Well,
if
does
that,
anybody know the landscapers who bought it? Is there anybody out
the
there?
only person I know as of right now is the previous owner, Dennis Knox.
Dennis and, Mel Doom.
Yeah. And I've always had a great relationship with Dennis. Him and I, whenever he wanted to race legend cars at a track that I managed or something, I brought him in. I had a great time with Dennis. Him and I, we always got along. But I think he's been beat down enough. I think he put his heart and soul into the place to try to make it better. But my thing is for the drivers, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just simply saying, can these drivers know something? Do they need to find another track to go race at? Hell, I was talking to somebody yesterday and I said to them, even if Mazzagatti got it back and leased it just to open it, I'd run it for him or something. Somebody would come in because he wants to be with his daughter because his daughter's a badass late model driver. She's a great driver. So he wants to spend time with his family. He don't want to be worrying about money coming in and this happening at the tracks and stuff. But let's just pause that for 1 minute because I think our pizza is going to get cold and I don't want that to happen.
The pizza guy, wait here. He's got other deliveries.
he's got things to do.
I don't want to be on camera. Yeah,
No, just stand right here. I won't put you on camera. Well, I got to have you talk. I won't get you on camera. I'll just have you talk. So Ryan is the owner. You and your wife own
Hometown Slice Pizza.
Hometown Slice Pizza here. Lori at Painesville Credit Union has been telling me for a month to get you on here. And I go, oh man, everybody owns a pizza shop. But then everybody is like, you got to try. Yeah, but come into the mic. You got to try what?
That hot honey pepperoni.
So, and then the Godfather, is that what they call it?
Yep.
All right. Let me take a look here.
Put it on
That's
camera.
the
the
hot
pizza.
honey pepperoni.
All right.
Sorry,
So
don't
yeah, I
have
gotta,
plates. So here.
so this is what it looks like.
Hot honey pepperoni.
So hot,
That's a medium pizza that has over 80 slices of pepperoni on it.
holy shit, 80 slices of pepperoni.
That's like quadruple pepperoni.
You see it there. 80 slices of pepperoni. So the key to this pizza is you have honey on it.
Hot honey, yep.
Okay. So one of
So
you
how
guys,
hot is this pizza?
It's not hot.
It's not hot, just the hot honey is a drizzle goes on top, that's all.
I don't
It's
like
still a
that.
red sauce base.
So,
No.
Zach,
Oh,
It's hot when you start
It's gonna-
dipping
yeah,
pizza
that
in
was-
grab a slice,
Oh
Absolutely.
man. Like this?
grab a
You might
slice.
as well just tell me and you to grab a slice and give Zach the rest because he said that he'd eat the whole thing by himself.
So Jerry, you
Okay.
have to show
Just be patient with us. We'll get to talking racing here in a second.
This is a food show too.
You guys gotta
Okay.
eat, get in a food coma.
So yeah,
Okay. So this is the Godfather. Tell us about the Godfather, Ryan.
tilt it more to the
Banana
camera.
peppers.
Banana
onions.
peppers, pepperoni sausage, meatballs, ham, red sauce base.
Holy shit, man. Okay. Holy shit.
All right, so let's try this hot honey.
You try that. I'm gonna try this one.
Jerry's scared of that hot honey.
Here's some dipping sauce, garlic butter, and just red marinara.
Oh, this hot honey's good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Anything you eat's good, motherfucker.
right.
Really, really good. Hometown Slice Pizza.
Where are they located?
Where you located it?
410 Bacon Road.
410 Bacon Road. This is fantastic. It's actually really good. It's really, really
So we
good.
sponsored last year at the Speedway. We run a
Sean
banner.
Davis.
We did their concession stand. So I don't know with
Oh.
the new owner if he's gonna invite us back.
Scott and Kevin, if you're watching, this is a must. It's a must. Take it from a fat ass that eats everything. This is a must.
And we got to change the menu because all the order was pepperoni and cheese last year. And I kept telling Randy, I'm like, listen, you guys gotta
Yeah.
do a specialty, like just one specialty and change it up every week so it brings
Yeah.
people to the concession stand. You know.
Yeah,
This
so-
is the kind of, this is what you would eat at a racetrack. This is what you eat, Dave. You know,
One thing they
Pizza
got
and
on
beer.
their menu, all their food's good.
Really, what else do you have on your menu?
Wing subs,
Always.
strombolis, yeah.
Oh.
Well, what's your
Okay.
go-to sauce for your wings? Like you have, how many different sauces do you have?
Probably got about 10 different sauces.
Mm.
What's the one that everybody orders most popular? Garlic parm, honey?
We have one that's called hometown sauce. We make it in house. That's our like number one sauce. Then our number two, my favorite sauce, we have a hot honey barbecue that we have made in PA and it's shipped to us. So it's made with the hot honey, but it's like a sweet barbecue. It's not like a open pit. It's not like a Sweet Baby Ray's. It's like it's just in between all that. But
Yeah.
it's good. It's a good sauce.
Well, I can tell you that the Godfather is really, really good. So if you live locally, you want to try some really good pizza, hometown slice, I'm blown away. All right, Lori, I owe you an apology.
She's watching.
I kept doubting her. I but
I take them food all the time.
on her. So I appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Enjoy.
much. Yes. Thank
Hey,
you.
Ryan, real quick, Laura needs to show you something in the back that I'm gonna get rid of here soon. She'll explain to you what's wrong with it.
Okay.
Take him back to
Oh,
real quick.
yes, yes.
Ryan, you got any business cards with you?
I don't.
We'll put your logo up on here, Ryan.
Yeah. I took-
All right, so let's get back to racing. And man, holy shit, that's pretty good. You guys want a slice?
You never eat their pizza.
This is the first time I ever had their
Yeah,
pizza.
when he comes back in here, ask him how many times I was in the first fucking.
Dude, I'm telling you, Lori at Painesville Crate Union kept telling me, you got to try it. You got to try it.
We ordered one of those pizzas every Saturday.
Do you really?
Before the concession was open, we get one of the pizzas. It meets at the gate with it.
Let me-
Tell 'em your card
Let me
number.
show everybody who's here real quick. Come here. Just real quick for a second. I want you to see who is here with me before we get back into talking to racing. Say hi to everybody.
Hello. I don't think they can see me here. Try the other side.
No, they can see you. They can see you. It's just a little delay.
Oh.
It's just a little delay.
A little delayed.
Dave has it on a delay because in case
There we
somebody
go.
says something,
Got you.
you
Got
can
you.
cover your ass. But
Mhm.
what are you doing this year?
What am I doing this year? I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I got something I've been hiding for a little bit, and I don't know if it's time to bring it out yet or not, or if I'm just gonna pull out the RV and go camping all year.
Well, I'm glad you're not teching because goddamn, you were mean to me last year.
Hey, rules are rules. They apply to everyone.
No, they don't.
And I told everyone at the beginning of the season, we all built these cars together. I know all the damn tricks. So if you want to get behind me, make sure I don't find it. Bottom line, if
No.
I find it, you're fucked.
If I want to
That's how it
get
goes.
if I want to get by you, I'll get you a slice of this.
No, you can try.
No, it'll work.
Hey,
It'll
like,
work.
Like I tell everyone, you can bribe me all you want, but once we're up on that pad, I don't remember no bribes. It is what it is. Here
That's
you are.
bullshit, bro. That's bullshit.
Hey,
I tried it all summer.
hey,
I took him to
remember when I was
work.
even up on my lineup, you almost missed a race because you're too damn slow.
I know, no, because you had me low. There was something wrong with your
No,
gauge.
there's nothing wrong with my gauge.
Your
You tried
gauge
cheating.
was fucked up,
Hey,
bro.
you tried cheating.
No, all of us,
I must allow you low motherfuckers.
all
this
of us
year.
Grand Nationals went on there, and every one
No.
of us were low. There was something wrong with your gauge that night.
No, not everyone was low. There's only 3 of you guys who are too low, and 2 of you guys are too light.
You're telling me you were low and I still walked you in a 4-cylinder?
Yeah, it wasn't that race, bro. It was the last.
His left front's always a little low. Him and Beal. Oh man, Beal.
I think it's because I gained weight overnight, man. Everybody knows. All these racers that are watching right now, they know. Something happened with your scales, bro. It was perfectly good.
Hey, take it up with NASCAR. Then.
I took it up. I took it up with you.
Those are Thor Sport scales.
Were they really?
Yep.
Oh,
NASCAR
shady
scales.
fucks.
Yep. Take away all the issues.
Well,
It's set for you.
you can have a slice of pizza, Oldenburg. So, all right, so let's get back to.
Focus, guys.
I got you, Ryan. Thank you, bro. All right.
Thank you.
So I'm going to need Laura to help me keep up with the comments on this and everything. Yes, Michael Gregel, this is the hot honey pizza. I'll have to try a slice if they didn't eat it all.
This is the best pizza you ever eat.
But
Get one up.
let me try. Let me try the hot honey real quick. The hot honey that everybody's been talking about.
You gotta try it with some of the garlic sauce too.
Oh, yeah. Why is
Garlic
the drive
butter?
so tall
Mm.
next to me?
The garlic butter
Is there a
sauce.
microphone? No.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to hear you twice.
So while you're at home watching right now, if you're
Jerry
local,
gobbling.
that's actually really good, Zach. You were
Mhm.
right, dude.
I get that 2 or 3 times a week.
Mm.
Is bad.
That's
The
really good.
Godfather's better. I like the hot honey, but the Godfather's better.
Blake goes, it's funny how he was illegal every week and he still stuffed me in the wall.
Yeah, I missed it. Who's he talking about?
Me,
Oh.
Blake, you come off the wall and hit me, bro.
You want another one?
But-
I gotta have some self-discipline or I'll eat that whole
So
thing.
listen,
You want more?
I want to get back to talking about Barberton for a minute, just so we can clear this up. I wasn't in any way trying to be negative. We're a talk show. This is what we do. If you're new to my page, I've ran racetracks for many, many years. I've been successful. I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to weekly racing. All I was simply saying on the Barberton last post was, I think if there's somebody out there that's going to lease it, It just needs to be told to the drivers so they know what they're doing. You have 100 drivers out there.
They're
That
making
are-
their decisions now.
Thank you, Chuck Chapman. He says the video was good. Thanks, Chuck.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Dave Wallencheck, for being here tonight and keeping Laura away from the controls. Thank you. So,
Wow, thank you.
so I want to see Barberton open. I want to see it succeed. So I was just simply saying, and this is responding to the negative comments. I'm not a negative guy when it comes to weekly racing. There's nobody that wants weekly racing to survive more than I do. But you have to be fair. If the owners of the landscaping company have somebody, let's move it along a little bit so the drivers know what they're doing. If there's nobody, let me know and I'll find somebody. I'll find someone to go in there. Hell, I'll sit down with Mazzagatti and see if I can get him to lease it for a couple of years and I'll run it for, I don't care. But I don't know if I want to give up racing. I'm having a great time racing, putting Blake in the wall every
You ain't
week.
that good at it. Give it up.
On there. So, but to all you people out at Barberton, there was only a couple of negative comments about it, about the direction I was going, but I just want to see the place open. I think the sale happened long enough ago.
There's a comment on there for you from Lurch. He says rent or at least Lorraine.
I can't do Lorraine. I can't do Lorraine. I would love to do Lorraine. I would do Lorraine if the Maggios wanted to sit down. I would get Lorraine back open for them and work with them, but I don't believe that's ever going to happen. But I really think we need to focus, and this is for the Barberton people, not for the Lorraine people. This is for Barberton. It can survive. It can make it. Who's ever talking about leasing it and they're talking to the landscapers, don't let the negativity get to you. The place can make money. It can survive. There's a lot of people that are going, weekly racing's dead. It's not dead. It's dead when you have an owner or somebody else that tells a driver, we don't need you here. Go do something else. You don't tell a driver that, because when you tell a driver that, what do? They sell their race car or they park it. They buy a boat. They go fishing. They take the kids camping. They find other things to do. So the track owners that get pissed off and then they out of their mouth when they're not doing well, they go, weekly racing's dead. Weekly racing's not dead. It can survive if you make it affordable and fun. Those two words.
Jason Welch, what's going on with Lorraine?
I have no idea.
No news is good news.
Yeah,
Lorraine,
yeah.
So no news is good news. Nobody knows. If you got any questions, I would refer that to the Maggio family. And
Yeah.
If you want to know. And then Chuck Chapman says, are you applying for a job?
Chuck, the only way I would go help another racetrack, and Laura and I have been fighting all week. All week. Come here, Laura. So all week we've been fighting because I got a job offer to go work at a track. And Laura keeps telling me no to go racing. And I just have this passion again. I want to go revive a track and go put it back to normal. And she goes, we didn't spend all that money on a race car. So are you saying it's okay if I go work at a racetrack?
No,
So yeah, so if you're a racetrack owner and you want someone that's good, call me and we'll get it going for
No,
you.
he wants to go racing. He
So,
just doesn't realize
but
it.
all week it's been a serious discussion since last week, it's been a serious discussion because the racetrack that I was talking to is in a sunny climate. There's palm trees. Well, except the last couple of weeks, it's been 60 degrees there in Florida. So I don't think I could really be upset for not, but to a lot of you drivers and fans that are out there thinking I was going in the negative direction with Barberton, that's the farthest from the truth. All I'm simply doing is trying to figure out what we as drivers, because I'm a driver, I have a race car. I would love to race Barberton, Paynesville. All I'm asking you to do is, if there's nobody right now that's on the table of leasing Barberton, let me know. I'll call them. I'll call the landscapers. I'll get someone to lease the track. I'll find somebody to keep it alive. But I don't want to waste a lot of time. Give me the number to the landscaper.
Who is it? The place next door? The Moss place?
Nobody knows. That's what I would think.
It's gotta be.
That's what I would think.
Isn't it on the auditor's site by now? Like who bought it?
I don't know. We could check, but my thing is, what I'm trying to say is, if you want it to be open, then help everybody to get it open. So just get me the number to the people that bought the track and I'll find out. I'll put it on there. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to tell you what's going on. If the landscapers have somebody, I'll tell you they have somebody. If they don't, then we'll work on it. But you got to have someone in there that loves racing. You can't just have somebody that wants to own a racetrack and has no clue what they're doing, because it's not going to work.
I think you just answered the question for all tracks. You gotta have somebody in there who loves racing to run all the racetracks, not somebody who's just gonna want to.
Yeah.
run it, you know?
It's a passion. You know that, Dave. Running a racetrack is a passion. You gotta have a passion for being yelled at. You gotta want
I love that shit.
every Saturday night or Friday night when you race, you gotta want to be yelled at, because it's gonna happen. You gotta be able to just brush it
You gotta
off.
learn how- you gotta learn
Yeah.
how to make
I'm gonna
mistakes.
get yelled at opening night for spinning this guy out.
He might not be racing. But anyways, going into or coming into this week with a couple people that are saying, oh, this ain't good, this kind of talk or whatever. What would be the good kind of talk? If everything's dormant and there's no direction right now and nobody's saying anything, what would be the direction? How would you like the drivers to handle it? Because you have drivers out there that put 25, 30 grand into a street stock. I mean, Zach does that in his compact, but us street stock drivers, you know, that's 30 grand in a car.
I think
Oldenburg, you looked at these cars. These ain't cheap street stocks anymore.
Street stocks are late models nowadays.
It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
You can't race with what grandpa used to race with and think you're gonna be competitive anymore.
It's
It's dead. If you think that you can just knock the windows out of something, cage it, throw a little bit of camber at it, and you're gonna be good anymore, forget it. Might as well just stay at home, go derbying or something.
and what you're saying is the reason why it's so important to me to hit this point about
It's
Barberton.
not just about money. It's the time, the aspect, the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand. But like if you're only gonna race, like a lot of those guys down there at Barberton, they're hometown heroes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not much to do down there. So that track is the livelihood of that town. If all those racers have nothing else to do, so what else they gotta do? They gotta go to the bar and drink, or the one bowling alley in town.
Or they got
Drink
to,
at the racetrack.
or load up and go to a different racetrack.
Or
That's,
drive an hour
yeah.
and go somewhere to race.
And
And a lot of them hometown guys, they don't have the budget like some of the northern guys do down there.
It's just crazy at this point. I think we're close enough now to racing season and guys are getting their cars done that they just want to know. That's it.
You gotta know how to build your car.
Yeah, you got to know where you're going and what classes are going to be there. So that was my intentions of that whole conversation last week. I don't.
Driver awareness.
Yeah, that's it.
Driver awareness is what it is. So the driver can figure out and plan his season.
And at the end of the day, I want to see every weekly racetrack open. I don't like hearing from other people, other racetracks or anything that weekly racing is dead. It's not dead. It's every weekly racetrack's fixable. But you have to remember one thing with weekly racing. You can't give your drivers an opportunity to do something else on a Saturday. On Saturday, your drivers should be loading up in the morning and going to your track. That's simple. So I just want everybody to know, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything, Jeffrey,
I got nothing to say on this one.
but you know, I just focus on what I'm saying for a minute. Just for 1 minute, just focus.
Take Barberton out of it.
If there's nobody,
Literally, seriously, take Barberton out of it because
there's no more tracks.
no, at this time,
There's no more tracks. You
at
take
this time-
Barberton out of it, there's no more tracks.
Yeah, down there. But at this time in the year, every driver, every race team is setting their race schedule up, whether they got to get a campground or a hotel or whatever.
Yeah.
They can't wait till 2 weeks before race season starts and be like, oh, we're going to run this week. And everyone who already switched their cars over, say to go to Painesville or go travel and run here
Yeah.
or go
It is
there.
kind of late.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem is. It's not so much about who's going to do it, how much you're going to race. Are you going to open or are you not? So the drivers know what they're doing for the year, so they don't lose out a year of their hobby. That's what it's about. It's not about the money or this, that, or the other, the politics like some people think it is. Think about the drivers for once. And then a lot of tracks don't do that anymore. Think about the drivers. Yeah, they're little prima donna needy bitches. All of them are.
Hey, hey,
The bigger the
hey,
class gets, the worse it gets.
hey,
That's the
Okay?
biggest
Do you
one.
want to know why
Hey.
it's like that? Because you work all day long. You may put $100 in your car. Zach works all day long. Zach may only be able to put $20 in the car. That's all you have. That's all he has. And so when Saturday comes around, he's got his passion right there in front of him. He worked his ass off all week for, not only in his job, but in the shop to have some fun. So you get
Very
one-
well said.
You get one
Very
day
well
a
said.
week to have fun in this passion. That's why everyone gets so animosity at a racetrack. And everyone just got to step back and think about it for a racer.
But guys like Zach.
I put all my $20 I had all week long extra into this car. I made hot dogs around it.
Yeah.
I put my last $1,000 in this car and I made hot dogs around it too. So what? You both have the exact same point. It's all you have to put in the car. Why'd you tear each other up?
And that's the biggest reason why I'm harping on the Barberton issue. If you want to see Barberton open, just let it be known. Let's try to find out what's going on. If there's nobody there at this point that is trying to purchase, I'll find out. I'm going to make it my goal from today until the next show to find out firmly what is going on. I'm going to find out. I will call the landscaper people.
Well, you got to play
No.
private eye because nowadays everything's a secret hush hush.
I'm just going to go to the landscape company and put a fake mustache on and go, I need my lawn cut. And then I'm going to slide it in real quick about the racetrack.
No, I'm just here to release the racetrack. Actually, almost.
So, but all seriousness, from this moment until the next show, I will find out what's going on. And if there is somebody in the process of leasing it, go for it. We want to see the place open. We don't want to see another racetrack dead. And Barberton, like Oldenburg said, Barberton, when Rich Lucius, the dad, not the kid, not the one you're texting, Zach, the other one. He ran the place phenomenal. He knew what fans wanted to see. He knew how to get people in the seats, and he knew how to take care of the drivers. Mr. Lucius knew how to treat people, and he knew what he had to do to get them there. So to me, that's all we need. We need someone with his passion to go in there and get it turned around,
You need someone who's not scared
to take a chance, to take the
That's other
chances.
thing, too, you know what I'm saying? Someone, maybe a walk of life that you never even dealt with racing before. But if you got the inkling that, hey, maybe this is something I want to try, you'd be surprised how many people would be willing to help you get it to go.
Listen, I built a racetrack. I shouldn't say I built it, but I was in charge of helping build a racetrack, and it was down south. And my brother and Jeffrey come to that racetrack. And when I told them to come down there, they both laughed. You build a racetrack where? And you guys came down. How packed was that place?
Pack.
And now I'm going to tell them where it was at here in a second. But of all the places in the world to build a racetrack, when you come rolling down that highway, did you ever imagine a racetrack being where it was at?
No, not at all, especially that racetrack.
So it didn't take me long. We had sellout crowds. The opening night wasn't a sellout, but it started becoming a sellout once the drivers started wanting to come to have fun there. And that's what I made it fun, because I had to convert a lot of dirt drivers onto asphalt, which was I'm going to say concrete. Because when I originally went down there, they wanted asphalt. And I said, it's 130 degrees here on this asphalt. You're not putting that down. So I called Chris Mize and I said, hey, I need you to come down here. We got to lay concrete on this 3/8 mile track. And he came down and we laid the concrete down, and the track was badass fast. Now, one of the things I did in the corners, Jeffrey, you remember, we had it rough in the corners. So while they were laying the concrete, they were brooming the corner up. So when you got in that corner, them American racers stuck.
Master, ask Nefry.
It was badass, dude. It was badass fast. But you seen how packed the place was.
Pack.
And that place was Monroe Motor Speedway, which is up for sale. They converted it over to a dirt track, and it's up for sale now. But that track was kind of like my baby. Now, if you don't know where Monroe is, if you ever watched the TV show Duck Dynasty, that's where they're from, is Monroe. And they would come to the track sometime. We didn't know them as those guys because it wasn't Duck Dynasty at that point. You know,
Godwin race there or something. Fat Baldwin.
I think so. I know he raced at the dirt track that I went and eventually ran, Fast Tracks, I think. I know he ran over there a couple times. But it's really time to stop the nonsense and just figure it out. I don't care. Just get someone to open it. Let's get it open. But I will start tomorrow. I'll get a hold of landscapers. But don't ever come on my page and accuse me of being negative about weekly racing.
Where were you negative at?
They said on last week, I was
I don't know how it was negative.
it wasn't.
The only thing negative was the person making the post saying it was negative.
I am so for weekly racing. Like I said, if you want it open, pull Mazzagatti aside and tell him to reopen the place, because we know he has the funds to do that. So, and John Coventry said nothing to stock about a street stock anymore. Ain't that the truth? So our special guest today, Zach Myers, welcome.
Howdy.
Had a nice long day at work, as we talked about in the
Ooh.
Well, as we said, if you know Zach Myers, his father's Kevin Myers, the race director this coming year. How is that going to work?
I mean, I told him, I was like, I don't want any favors. That's one thing I'm highly against, is the whole favoritism, special treatment. I don't care what we have to do to prove it. But
Well, your dad's the same way. Everybody knows your dad. He's not that guy.
I wanted to be treated the same way as anybody that comes out, visits,
Yeah.
same way as them. I don't want anything special. I want to earn everything I got.
I don't believe for a minute he would do that.
Oh, no.
His reputation is so important to him on doing what he's doing, and he's taking the position so serious. So I'm hoping that that'll never come about. But I'm the most strict guy. I don't believe in favoritism at a track. I can't stand it. And I proved it the night I threw Jeffrey out and suspended him.
I mean, are we really surprised about that, though?
Dude, I got kicked
That-
out from Melvin driving through me.
I don't know if
Sure
it
you got
wasn't
kicked out
Melvin
'cause you
driving
drop-kicked
through you.
somebody.
Let's talk about what happened after Melvin drove through you.
I drove through Randy Latt.
So, so Zach, let's talk a little bit about your history with you and your dad. Has racing always been something you wanted to do since you were a kid?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, seeing guys like Mayo, Earl, Joe Corson, everybody, all the big names in the garage, and Chuck Sadar, just every day you walked out, go out to school, there's a race car in the garage.
That's pretty cool. So, as a little kid, is that what you wanted to do? You wanted to drive, or did you just want to be on a pit crew or anything? What did you want? What did you want as a little kid?
I wanted to do anything that involved a race car. It didn't matter if I was washing it, sanding the cage down for paint, beating dents out. Like, that was a lot of what I did growing up. Was just I was always trying to work on the car. And best thing for them to do, be able to get me to do, was give me a hammer and lay a piece of sheet metal on the ground and beat it flat.
So, how old were you when you started getting into that? When you started?
I can't even remember how old it was. I was probably 7 or 8 years old, and it just took off from there.
I think Jeffrey was jacking cars like at 4. Weren't you driving down Vine Street in cars at like 4? So,
No, it was like 13, but yeah.
so
I say in front of a cop.
yeah, you better watch. There's a cop here
Dude,
now.
we'll arrest his ass. Why?
So, who was your favorite NASCAR driver? So you had to have a favorite NASCAR driver back then.
Between Dale Jr. and Kevin Harvick.
Don't lie to us. We know you're a Bubba Wallace fan.
More of a Danica fan,
No.
not a Danica fan. You know, okay. So, who was your best driver between them? If you had to pick one, like that's your favorite driver,
Absolutely Junior.
Junior. He wasn't that good, bro.
It doesn't matter.
He
It's
wasn't that
Junior.
good.
It's Junior.
Is it just because it was Dale Senior's kid?
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, man. Dave, do you think Junior was good?
Junior wasn't good, but
He's
I
average.
mean, he just had to take over his dad's fan base.
Yeah.
That's what really hurt him.
Yeah,
I think he should have went to Childress instead of going to Hendricks.
which I completely agree to that, 100%.
I think he
Well-
just didn't want to live in his dad's shadow and be there
Yeah.
to take his dad's car. That's exactly what it was. I think that hindered his career.
You keep coming in and out.
Yeah, because I'm not even.
He's on the
Yes,
mic.
I know.
Oh,
No, Mike.
So when you had Matchbox cars on the floor and you were playing as a kid and smashing into them, who were you smashing into as a kid? Who was the driver you would go, I hate this guy. Let me smash into him.
I never really had like actual NASCAR driver Matchbox cars. I had this blue bin that was probably weighed more than Jeffrey right now. And that was all I had growing up. It was that full bin.
Full of
And
Matchbox cars.
If I could figure out how to move it, I would just dump it right right there in the middle of the floor. I get yelled at so many times to clean up my mess. There's cars everywhere.
So were you the kid that took the Matchbox cars apart?
Oh,
Or were
yeah.
you the kid that smashed and played with them?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because I think Jeffrey would like light them on fire and throw them down the driveway or something. Oh my God, I'm on fire.
People's windshields.
Stop. So at what age did you tell your dad, hey, I want to race? Do you remember?
I've always it was always kind of just waiting till I was old enough. I mean,
Yeah.
I started racing at 13, and that was my Christmas present, was getting a race car. My mom and my stepdad bought a car, and the first time I ever practiced, we were running times that what slow guys in our race do now.
Yeah.
Like a 15.9 was fast time back then.
No, he
And
was going to NASCAR back then.
oh yeah, when the track was NASCAR sanctioned. You had to be fully legit, go buy your NASCAR license, and I thought I was king of the world when I had that little piece of paper that said NASCAR or a
Yeah.
NASCAR driver.
You started off pretty good. You weren't just an average driver. You were pretty good.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever raced, I was fourth quick out of 27 drivers at 13 and a
Was your
half
dad
years old.
helping you immediately at that time?
At that time, not really. He was more focused with the three stocks and
Yeah.
Earl. And at that time, I was living with my mom full time. So it was back and forth.
So how did you learn to start working on them?
Picked up a wrench and
Just
I
started doing
just-
it.
Yeah. I mean, the best way to learn is to do it. And I've been sitting in the garage watching all those years and just trying to learn what I can. And like the only way to learn from something is to fail at it and then figure out how to fix it.
Well, I don't think anybody can doubt how talented you are at driving, but you're also very talented at working on them. A lot of guys come to you to get their cars worked on and stuff, but is that stuff just come naturally though? Or is it something you really had to study to learn to work on? Because a compact car is not really easy to work on.
It's a lot of just figuring out what works and what doesn't.
We
I
know
can't,
Your big ass is hungry.
I can't say that,
Cops
you know,
lost
we
it.
have
No
them
one.
absolutely figured out. You're never going to have something figured out to it just works perfect every single time. It takes those late nights in the garage. It takes that trying something and it failing and just going back to what you know. And it takes that period of just throwing things, just trying different ideas, just spitballing things.
So what car is easier for you to work on, a street stock or a compact? What's easier for you to figure out?
For me to figure out, a compact.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Really?
Street stocks, there's a lot more going on and it's a lot more old school stuff that frankly when I was around them I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to. You know, there was a lot of things where I didn't want to know something and ruin what they had going on
Yeah.
because it worked so well. And my old man is a wizard with a street stock.
Yeah, but you ain't kidding.
Like he had something figured out. Like it took
Before
me,
I started my first race, I was already 3 laps down in the pits, and he helped me win my first race of the season.
the first time I ever drove a street stock and I felt how it went down the straightaway and how effortlessly it turned.
Yeah, yeah.
And you wouldn't think that a car that weighs 1,000 pounds more than a compact would just go around the racetrack like that. And we never really had that much power compared to some of these guys. And to be able to do well with the street stock that we had, it was a pretty good feeling.
So do you enjoy the street stock a little bit more than a compact, or do you like the compact because you're so natural with it?
It's a little bit of both, best of both worlds.
Yeah.
The street stock, it's the challenge.
Yeah.
You're racing against the biggest names in racing around in local racing.
So let's stop right there. So in the street stock, of all the guys, so everybody usually does it, but you pull on the track in the street stock, who was the guy you went, holy shit, man, I'm racing against this guy? Who was the guy you looked at and went, oh man, this is gonna be pretty cool?
I don't know. There's so many good names when you race, and I ran a couple Franklin or that one Franklin I got to run, and I got to race with everybody, and it's a crazy feeling. You know,
Yeah.
you're racing against guys that you watched as a little kid growing up, and just it's hard to justify how you feel in that moment.
Yeah.
It took me a while through that race and through my time racing street stock to realize, hey, I got to drive the car too.
Of all the tracks that you've raced at in Ohio, because we know you've raced out of Ohio, who is your favorite track? Where's your track? Where's the track? Don't say Painesville's your home. I'm saying I
Don't
want to
say
know.
Midvale.
I want to know what is your favorite track.
It's got to be Lorraine.
Lorraine? It's like almost everybody, man.
It's just you're every bit of talent you've got to hold momentum is
Yeah.
what you can do there. And
Have
it's
you
a-
raced Midvale before?
Yes.
How did you like Midvale?
I cannot figure that place out.
That's what I told Jeffrey, man. It was a tough track.
Back since they repaved the corners.
Yeah.
How'd you like it now?
It's different. The first time we went, it was with the street stock, and then when we went back, it was with compact.
Don't tell us how it went with the street stock. We don't want to know.
Oh
How'd it
no,
go
that
with-
was the,
how'd it
the-
go with the
no. You're
compact?
thinking about the first time it went with the street stock, not the second time. The second time we broke a locker on lap 1,
Did you really?
and I ended up finishing 9th, doing a burnout the entire straightaway.
Did you really?
We didn't want. I thought it was the clutch. We thought the clutch was slipping, so I was just trying to get it to melt together. And come to find out, it was a one-wheel peel, and obviously you know how that works.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
street stocks.
It's horrible.
It just doesn't go anywhere. So we ended up. We had barely made it in through a transfer in the heat race because we had blown a tranny.
This
up
is at
in-
Midvale.
Yeah, we had,
Okay.
that was Cavalcade in Midvale. We had blown a tranny up in our first lap of qualifying, and it had just the first lap I ran, it had just set us outside the you're in the show, you're locked into the show. So we had
Yeah.
to run a heat race. Luther had let us who was it? It was Ernie. Ernie had brought us a transmission. It was the wrong gear. That thing sounded like a tugboat going down the straightaway. It was only like 5,000 RPM at the end of the
Yeah.
straightaway. And me and Kuykendall were battling back and forth, and we were trying everything. I tried everything I had to hold him off, and luckily that last corner he overdrove a little bit, got into me, and I just kept it to the floor the entire time because it wasn't due a burnout then.
Not to cut you off, that reminds me. Remind me to get Kuykendall in here. I want to get him on the show.
The goat.
I want to get him on here. So overall, once you figured out Midvale, did you like the place?
Yeah, it's challenging.
Turn 1 is pretty rough. It took me about 5-6 laps to follow Earl Goldie to where he
Mhm.
was going. And in your mind, you're watching where he's going, and your mind's going, why is he waiting so long to turn?
Yeah, you forget where the
Yeah.
corner's at, where you're
Right,
at
I
in the
mean-
corner.
100%. He'll tell you, dude. First time I ever went there was for Cavalcade. I did the same thing. I went in that corner, just slid all the way up to the wall. I was like 3 laps in a row. I did that.
That's it's crazy.
It's a big track. It's got that corner alone has more banking than the others,
Yeah.
but it's so easy to overdrive.
I
Yeah.
think it's based on how tight the corners are.
You're talking about turns 1 and 2 or
Yeah,
3 and
one,
4?
1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's so easy to overdrive that corner.
It seems like the wall just closes on you, man.
Oh, absolutely.
It just seems, but like you said, though, the momentum of your car is taking you to the wall, but
Mhm.
you can't go there because there's someone on the outside of you.
Mhm.
So that place is pretty, it's challenging. So going back to Lorraine, what did you like about Lorraine?
just momentum. It's
You're so
everything-
good there, dude.
it's everything you got, and you just gotta send it every single corner. You're either gonna hit the marks and make a perfect corner, or you're gonna screw up, slide high, and then coming off, you're gonna overcorrect and come down and hit the hole in 3 and 4.
How important in a compact at Lorraine is hitting your marks?
Very.
It's very, in a compact, it's
Any
Well,
track that counts,
Zach's
that's important.
Really?
marks and everybody else's marks are 2 different things. When your back of your car is 18 foot wide, you can stick it in there a little bit farther like a sprint car.
Listen, I've been faster than you every single time I've been out.
Oh
there.
yeah, no doubt.
do you have a favorite moment at Lorraine? Like a moment of yours that you went, man, this is pretty cool.
My first restock race.
Was it?
The first ever feature I had, I started 4th or something like that. And the 2 cars in front, I was so worried. At that point you're scared because you don't know how everybody else races. That's one of the things that compact racing, you have a benefit. I race with all these guys. You can figure out how somebody's going to race and what they're going to be
Yeah.
like. Street stock, I was no clue. Going into turn 1, the 2 leaders split themselves. I drove right through the middle of them.
Did you really?
Very
Did the
wide
car
right through the
stick?
middle. It stuck. It was perfect.
Did you take the lead at that point? No,
I-
I took everybody out.
I can't believe you just asked him if it's stuck. Do you know who his dad is?
But it's a different driver, man.
That don't matter, dude.
I think I got up to 2nd or 3rd,
Did you really?
and that was it was basically a heavy crate motor. I had bought a motor off Dustin Fox, and it was a Painesville motor.
Yeah,
it was like old school, like the old Painesville rules
Yeah.
street stock motor. So it wasn't very big. It stopped pulling at the flag stand, and you gave it everything it had every single lap.
So is at Lorraine, let's talk about some fun stuff now because it's all serious all the time. But what is some of the funnest things you've had at Lorraine that you've done at Lorraine? We'll talk about Painesville next, but
The
What-
6-hour enduro.
so how was that? How exhausted were you at the end of that?
I wasn't even exhausted. That was just the most fun you could ever have in a car. Just every lap driving it like you didn't care. And you got people 4 or 5 wide.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got somebody that's driving like a grandma on the bottom and somebody that's full tilt on the outside.
Who'd you drive with?
I drove with Brandon and Hayden. We had that big V6 Stratus.
Did you
We
really?
ran the 3rd fastest lap of the race. That was I think we went through 12 right front tires.
So where'd you end up finishing?
Oh, I can't remember.
But you had fun. That's
Oh,
all that
yeah,
matters, you know.
We had AirPods in, talking to each other the entire time. Just absolute blast.
You know what's cool about you, Zach, though, is whenever I'm at a racetrack, doesn't matter where I'm at, racing or just walking around, if somebody needs help, you help them. I've never heard you say no to anybody. If someone needs help, you help them. And that's pretty cool, man. The sport needs a lot of that. And you're one of those guys that'll do it, even though this guy's going to be racing against you. Anytime did you ever go to like Dylan's car when he wasn't over there and loosen a lug nut or pull a coil pack wire off or anything?
I wish I could have. I mean, there's been times where I pulled something off my car over there and gave it to Dylan, and just to see him do better. You know, we're all trying to work together. We all
Yeah.
want to put on a show for everybody. That's the biggest thing. I don't want to go out there and drive away from everybody every single week.
Yeah.
If I can give somebody some of my knowledge, something that I've learned in my career, my time, I'm going to, because I want to see that show. I want to be able to race side by side with
Well,
somebody.
let's talk about that with you, that you never want to be way out in front of somebody. Let's talk about that a minute. How about when the compacts race the street stocks? Because you sure the hell didn't live by that night.
Listen, you
We-
have
We
been-
got 4 more cylinders in the compact.
No, dude, he didn't even
You
lift
guys
in the
are
corner.
wider than us in a compact.
Zach, you didn't even lift. We went into turn 1. You were still wide open,
Listen,
dude.
that's the difference between pulling weight and pushing weight.
But you can't. But you can't. I thought this is me, and I said this to you before the race. I said, we're gonna spank your ass, dude. I don't know why you guys are even coming out here and do this. You're gonna get your dude. I had to try. I held Dylan back. Like I kept looking back to hold him because I knew what was gonna happen. Because when we got in turn 1, you guys were just gone.
Listen, you gave me the bumper under caution, and I knew how that was going to go. So I said, you know what? I'll see you next time.
So now we're gonna talk facts for a second. So right before the green come out, I said to myself, I'm spinning this son of a bitch out right under caution to rattle him. And I went to go to the inside of you to spin you. And then you guys took off. Like it was still under yellow. We weren't on the backstretch yet. You guys took off. So I couldn't come up and hit you that damn hard. As we were going slow, I just wanted to spin you around just to give the crowd something to look at. My luck would have been I would have ripped your axle out, Bennett.
Oh, that would have happened.
Yeah,
right?
that was
Really?
a very bad trend of the year.
But I'm telling you right now, I tried spinning your ass out under caution.
Failed.
I tried,
You
dude.
know why they took off from you going into the turn to the backstretch? You start at 15 to 2 grand. We start at 3,500, 4 grand.
You guys are cranking that high.
We need
You
to
get the power
Yeah,
band.
to be in the power band, to be able to have somewhat a decent start for it to not cough, we have to be about 3,000 RPM.
Well, I can tell you, I forgot what happened with Dylan, and I kept looking back. I was trying to block
What are
Dylan.
they hitting going in the corner? 5,500.
We dropped down to about 6.
Dude,
Oh, that's
the Ego
good.
Tech, we're at 8,000.
Yeah.
He's probably at
That's good.
10,000.
Yeah,
We're-
it's.
We're at Sandusky, we had him attacking about 8,200.
Did you really?
250 was my ship at Sandusky.
Do you have any questions that need to be answered before I go on to the next subject?
Carrick Ball just says ass whipping.
Listen, dude, I'm telling you, if you sit in the grandstands and you watch these compact cars, it doesn't give it justice. From being, if a fan could stand in the infield and watch you guys from that standpoint where you're that close, they would have a complete different view on how you guys are. Seeing you guys bumping and banging and not wrecking, but I really did try holding Dylan back and it wasn't happening, dude.
Did he pass you?
Oh, he freaking went right around me. Like I thought my car shut off.
He kept blocking Jerry kept blocking Dylan, and Dylan got underneath and picked his back tires up off the ground.
Yeah, I was like, this son of a
yeah.
bitch.
You're lucky I wasn't out there. I'd have dumped you.
But listen, and I agree with Chase Wiggins on this. We were originally told how many laps? 10 laps?
It was 15.
But how many laps did it end up being?
I think it was still 15.
No, it was changed.
No.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be
Here's
10.
the excuse.
It was supposed to be
Already
20.
You never told us a total, remember?
I thought he
was-
said 10.
It was supposed to be 20, and they cut it down to 15.
I don't-
Rich never told us how many it was supposed to be.
I think
That's
Chase
what-
and I'll have to ask Chase Wiggins.
It wouldn't have mattered though.
No, but it would have mattered to Chase because
No,
on
it
lap
wouldn't.
10,
No, it
on lap
wouldn't.
10, Chase was winning. He was
You're supposed to
winning.
be Going 20,
Yeah, but we're supposed to be going 20. We're supposed to be going 15.
but if it's at 10, you got 5 more to go.
Yeah, we should have dropped that bitch down to like
Right.
6.
You
On
actually got
lap
10 laps
on
race.
lap 10, I had to check up because he about
Who
stuffed
won?
me in the front stretch fence.
Oh shit.
Who stuffed you? Almost stuffed you in
Can
the
you
wall.
hit the
Chase.
button?
Did he
He
really?
couldn't hear me.
Driving
He
around,
couldn't-
coming out, they
he
both
couldn't
were
hear
driving.
me
He's
and
like,
couldn't
"You
see
ain't
me."
getting me."
Well, honestly, you guys come up so damn fast. You know what I mean? It's like, how do we react to that?
You can't be a mini
Hey,
Why?
No, but it's a compact car, man.
Put your in a compact
You
one
raced a
time.
compact
No, a
before.
new compact. One
You
that's
raced
actually
a
fast.
compact back in the
Yeah,
day.
not
One
something that
right
does
to the front.
65 down the front stretch. We're talking, put you in a compact now. You think you're your street stock something?
Oh shit.
I'm
he's
telling you right
spitting
now.
out.
You as a street stock driver, get in a compact, and it'll change your whole perspective about them little bees.
They are go karts.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
You can drive it we went to Oswego, and I had that GPS on in the 3 car, and I looked over at going down the middle of the straightaway, and it says 115.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, you do that
In a
big
car
car.
like that, you feel like it's falling apart.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's everything is just so fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Vibrating and the whole thing's humming inside there. It's
And
crazy.
and speaking of that, with the tech guy standing here, that only sticks up for you guys, but tries to throw me out of a freaking
Hey,
race.
he called me an asshole. I mean, I said, give me that right front suspension right after the race. He said, you're an asshole. I said, never said you'd do it right now.
Everybody that's watching right now is going to know what I'm talking about.
Pretty sure I told you to eat my shorts.
Yeah, that's you.
What was the deal with you allowed to have a rear view camera in your car, bro?
Listen,
Hey,
it-
hold on.
No, don't come over here talking.
I will come over here and say right now, he got me on the fucking rules. He got me in the rules.
gray area.
He did 100%.
Okay.
Nowhere in the rules did it say anything about electronic cameras or rear view mirrors. He fucking got me.
In the rules, it says no electronic devices in the car.
In the
Wrong.
car.
Wrong. Read the rules, buddy. Because
What's it say?
some
No, it
guys need the electronic devices because of the tablets and the Bluetooth.
In the street stocks, it says no
Yeah.
electronic devices.
It doesn't
Our
say in the
cars are
compact?
electronic.
Yeah,
All
You-
our cars are electric.
yeah.
You
Everything
shady
is
son of a
Based
bitch.
off electric.
Yep. But he got me on that one. He did. And everyone is like, how's you? And I'm like, hold on, man.
Hold on.
I left it alone. You got through on that with the no electronics.
Kevin
and
Meyer
that.
says no, that car was actually falling apart.
That's facts. That car was scary.
Dude, when he was welding it up, it wasn't Marines Cavalcade.
Yeah, Lorraine at Cavalcade went it back in the
I don't
wall.
even know why you're welding this thing up. I took it to the scrapyard, dude.
So I don't want to get. We'll get back to Kevin, bro. You knew you were putting that camera in there. Tell me, look straight at me and go. You knew you were crossing, and you were
No.
like thinking to yourself, "I'm getting away with this."
I picked that car up from New York and it had it in it, and I left it. It was great because you can't with having that rear view window, a rear window, you can't see through it at night.
Yeah, yeah.
That rear view camera, I could at least see the outlines of the cars.
Now I will defend you on this. After driving this street stock, and Jeffrey and I have been arguing about this, I think any car that has a full containment seat in it should be allowed to run a mirror, because you can't judge to the outside of you. So I know racetracks are going, oh, all mirrors shouldn't be in cars. We shouldn't be doing it.
No rear view mirror. A street stock spot mirror only.
You should
No.
be allowed to have a mirror up
No.
here.
Get your glasses fixed.
Produ-
No.
You should be
No,
allowed
no,
because
then
that
you need to create mirror
containment.
driving.
You're not mirror driving.
Yeah,
You're
I can see-
making
I can
sure
see
you're
like
not
this down
wrecking
the
a
straightaway,
car.
Go like
You don't
this
see
all
that.
day long.
This guy was driving a
don't
rear
see
view
that.
mirror.
Ask him what happened to the cavalcade. Was you allowed to have it?
You have to take it out?
mirrors.
He
We
changed
had,
the rule
we had
for
a
you.
spot. We had a spot
Yeah,
mirror.
I
Me
pulled
and
it-
Tom argued over having that spot mirror.
Listen, I don't disagree with
Mm-hmm.
Tom a lot. I don't. But I'm telling you, after being a track promoter and being a racer, the next track that I manage, if you have a full containment seat, you will have a little mirror to look.
Hey, you better put a size spec on that.
I would
2x5 or whatever,
has-
because they will get it.
No,
They will
not
get you.
Jerry. He's gonna give you
Yeah, no school bus
No.
mirrors in there, 48 panels.
I would rather have that rear view mirror than that little spot mirror.
I get it. I get
'Cause
it.
you can't see anything out of that.
Hmm.
At speed, you can't. Well, three stocks aren't or compacts aren't going as fast as the three stocks down the straightaway.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
that much vibration.
You're lying. You just
said it
beat my
backwards.
cavalcade.
Put it back.
He beat me in the
But-
corner, bro. He was wide open to the corner.
The sounds of it, he beats you the whole race.
No, no. But being a promoter and being somebody that has to look out for the safety of the drivers, you just have to teach your person in the tower, whoever's running the tower, to understand mirror driving.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
know when someone's mirror driving.
you can see it.
But when you can't turn your head to come off that corner properly, that's why some of the watch now that we said this, watch the street stocks at different tracks. Watch the wrecks. They're mostly coming off the corner because these guys, we say, oh, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Well, now you got to ask yourself this though: is it because of lack of respect?
Sometimes,
Yeah, a
sometimes.
lot of times
A
it
is. Coming off of
Yep.
four. It's usually because of lack of respect. That guy on the outside been working you for 3 or 4 laps. He's finally got a little bit up on you, but you've been leading the whole race. So you know what? Screw this dude.
it's
What do you-
that or the excitement.
What do you
Yeah,
guys
it's
think?
like-
If you're racers, what are you guys saying? You think a little mirror should be, if you have a full containment seat, should be up somewhere where you can look just to see the outside, like pointed out the passenger door? Well, no, I'm saying, dude, I'm telling you, these full containment seats and me being in there, if I had a mirror, just not looking back,
Well, break your bad habits. Break your bad habits of looking over.
I'm
your
going
shoulder.
to. I'm going to cut the damn
Do you-
containment off and I'm
Do
going to
you wear a
look.
Hans?
Do what?
A Hans device? Do
No.
you wear one?
Yeah.
No.
Wear one.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, like even with Hans devices, if I can see over it. Well, guess what? My Hans, I can only move.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
enough.
You can't really
Yeah.
do that much.
Mhm.
So now add the Hans
Adjust
device
yourself.
into that of the view. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the mirror should be facing back. It should be a big mirror facing back. I think you need a little mirror facing out the passenger door where you're driving and you're looking real quick and you can see that guy coming
Why
up.
don't you just put it up on the front fender?
On there. Like in the olden days, like the old
Well, that's what I'm
Buicks.
saying. You,
Yeah,
you know, because
Skymark.
because all you guys are still looking over your shoulder. Quit doing that. It's bad habits.
It's a
It's
habit I
bad
can't
habit.
I can't
know.
break
Hey,
it.
All you old racers are the same way.
I
My
can't
uncle was
break-
the same way. He used to look over his shoulder. Leave the one belt a little loose so you can look over on the inside. Look on the inside.
My pop said the same thing. He said, I ain't gonna be able to drive your car tonight, dude. I can't get
Yeah.
you points.
You gotta.
That motherfucker got in that car and went out there and won it.
See what I mean, man?
When you can't look over, you ain't over driving the car.
Yes.
You're not
Yeah.
turning it down to the left down the straightaway.
That's
I watch so many people do that. They try to see who's on the outside.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
do they do, Zach?
All right, Oldenburg. You don't want mirrors in there. How about
You could have a spot mirror,
Can-
but
no, no.
rear view mirror.
Just DQ them for
can we just have spotters instead?
no,
Give us spotters and
no.
radios.
no.
All right. Since you're not, give us the
one way radio.
no,
No driver communication back to the spotter. Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
because there'd be hand signals. They're going to start with hand signals.
There's
Somebody's going to
already
learn
hand
sign
signals.
language. Somebody's
There's
going to learn
already
sign
hand
language.
signals. There's been hand signals for yeah.
Kevin Myers has the perfect comment, but I disagree with it.
I don't think he's wrong. Have
Really?
you've never been in a race with
So-
you've never been in a race with Rocky where he turns around completely in his seat and looks at you.
Yeah, when
in
you're
the
looking
eye.
at someone's eyes going down the backstretch, it's a little nerve wracking, bud.
He lost,
Kevin-
he lost the dash. to be doing that.
Too many drivers already have a hard time looking forward, is what Kevin Myers said.
I
He's
do
one of
agree.
them.
You don't race.
Yes, he did. He spun me out my goddamn racing man.
Oh, you
Oh
poor
my
thing.
God. But I'm gonna tell you though, and we'll move on to the next thing because we got some great news about Zach and what he's doing next year. Pfeiffer says no mirrors. How about a spotter?
Ask him about 2-liter amount.
Coventry, you're right, man. Maybe I'm just getting too freaking old for this.
Yeah, I
man.
mean,
That's exactly.
and the thing is with getting mirrors and like people like Painesville drivers,
yeah,
if you give us mirrors, you're gonna react the same way that I did my first time using mirrors. You can't stop looking at them.
okay.
Like I screwed myself up more times than not by just looking at that mirror because I was so worried. Like I would look back and try to find where Dylan's at on the
Yeah.
racetrack, and it just you change your line. You drive differently instead of running your own race and pushing yourself to just hit your marks every single time. You're just looking in that mirror the entire time. Me and Brandon had a heat race at last year. I looked at that mirror. And we both swerved at each other. He hit the right rear, ripped my right rear wheel off.
Oh shit.
If I would have just looked forward and just kept running my own race, It wouldn't happen.
So why
Next
don't we
thing
do
you
what the NFL does? Give us a radio where you can have a spotter, and the spotter's only allowed to say a couple words. So like it'll be outside, outside,
Exactly.
outside,
It's either clear, inside, outside,
and that's
two to
it.
go,
It's like a
something like
bad
that.
game of Marco Polo.
That's it.
Caution, caution, caution.
That's all you're allowed to
Yeah.
say. And they
And
have
the driver has no communication back whatsoever.
I agree. I agree.
And then if the track has, it's like a universal channel, and the track would be listening
They'll
in.
be
So-
listening.
So if you say something else, or if they're saying outside, 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 and there's no one on the outside, obviously that's some code for something else.
Yeah, yeah.
And you pull that team into the garage and have a conversation.
I completely agree
You know,
with that.
That's the only way you have to police these things, because you give an inch anymore, we take a mile and run.
Laura, can you tell me what Carver just said?
Mhm.
He said Paul Schaefer did that to me when I first started. Asked him later why he's looking at me. Turn around and watch where you're going.
I think it's just us guys that are the old, like you said, the old school guys.
Mhm.
I gotta know, because I don't want to put that guy in the wall on the outside of me. You say you're listening, but if you're in a pack of cars, you hear a pack of cars. You don't just hear the guy on the outside of you.
And plus that aluminum and metal just kind of like gives nowadays. It doesn't crunch and make the noise
Boy, you ain't kidding.
like you guys are used to. You know what I'm saying? You lean up on someone on the outside, you hear crunching or something. Now it's just the metal gives away
That's
a
all I
little
heard,
bit.
Like your entire.
And then all of a
That way,
sudden you just see smoke.
the crunching for 30 laps.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, those.
You
I
made a pretty
After
car
you
look
got
pretty
mixed with
ugly
Blake.
this year.
I told his dad I'm buying steel fenders and throwing steel on there. We're gonna bar the shit out of that thing if I don't go
I was
work at
gonna
a
say,
track this year.
That car was pretty pretty. And then how many times you drive it this year? How many weeks?
7,
I'd say like 6 or 7.
6 or 7
6 or
weeks.
7 weeks.
That's it.
Wow.
It was like that when I bought it.
You lie.
It's just
You
a head.
lie.
It had
Don't-
stickers all
don't-
over it.
Don't
Better
insult
go
Will
over there
that
and
way.
buy Blake flowers now.
Blake owes me flowers for running into me.
They're still fighting over whose fault it was.
We've seen the video.
So
You could probably hit a parked car.
I probably would.
I almost did.
So let's talk about what you got going on in the future. And since we're allowed to announce it, Zach has some big plans coming up for this upcoming season. So Zach, why don't you tell us what you got going on?
I'll be driving.
Great story. Jeffrey, so what you got going? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Might have to get me a street stock now, just for one purpose. No, I'll be driving the 01 for Martin. I think it'll be pretty fun. He's all about the sport, and it's good to see the dedication he's got and the drive he's got to go out and win races.
How did this all come about?
I had set the car up last year with him and worked with Brandon.
Yeah.
Did a great job for the year. It was honestly a great feeling to watch a car that I set up drive past me every week. But on the good side of things, it's good to see.
That car was pretty fast at Sandusky.
Oh yeah.
That car was very
Oh,
fast
yeah.
at Sandusky. So are you planning on just staying at one track this year, or are you guys going to run some big races all around?
I believe we haven't fully set the schedule, but I believe we'll be at Painesville most of the time, trying to help keep that track alive, obviously, for
Yeah.
local racing. I believe we have a couple Owasso races, Michigan races planned. We want to go to Oswego in New York, go out and run that again. And then maybe at the end of the year, go try some of these down south tracks.
So just go with me on this. You won't go to like big giant races I got to say this the right way. If that car is fast enough to go run those big races, how's it going to be legal for Painesville, bro?
So the fun part about that car is on stock springs still.
Is it really?
It is on stock uncut springs.
Well, Martin's pretty good too, isn't he? Don't you guys all work together to try to get it?
I mean, it's as basic as you get. I mean, it's got a good, healthy motor in it. It's got a good tune, and it's got everything it needs.
Got a lot to do with the owner too. Marty's pretty.
Marty
Yeah.
is that 01 is probably cleaner than a lot of the street stocks that I used to help clean with furniture polish.
I just don't want your dad hearing a lot of, "Oh man, your kid's winning every week," which he's going to hear anyways.
No,
Because
it ain't.
why? Who's going to beat him?
That car ain't winning nothing.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I told Marty, I was like, well, we know how that, if you dominate at Painesville, you're going to have to add weight.
Yeah.
So we have probably about 1,000 pounds of extra weight ready to bolt in the car whenever it needs.
Yeah.
Just to be ready for it. Because I don't want to go out and dominate. Obviously, if I can help somebody and, have a tighter packed race, or if I have to take something off the car have a tighter field,
Yeah.
I would rather do that. I'd rather go out and put on a show with everybody than just make it a single car race every week.
You guys better start by taking that motor out.
You,
You want to see it? It's laying on the shop floor in pieces.
No, dude.
it's going to be pretty cool to go race at Painesville though, with your dad being the event director, the race director. Don't you think though?
I think I'm ready to be the biggest pain in the ass he's ever dealt with.
Well, you've done
Again.
that now for how old
Oh,
are
again.
you?
Wait a minute, hold on, put in the reverse. I think I'm already taking it.
No, I think
I'm already pissing them off, dude.
I've been pissing him off for
No,
26 years.
But listen,
You gotta
listen.
remember though, Zach's young and he
Yeah.
watched us fuck around and play the gray areas all the time. So he's pretty good at it. Trust me.
I don't know.
He's pretty good.
I
at
did get a message last week. Would you tell your freaking nephew to lay off? Man?
I don't even know what I was talking about.
I just being you.
I don't know, Kevin. What the hell was he talking about? But you know, it takes a lot to get Kevin upset. He's not one of those guys that just loses his shit like me and other
You were
people.
commenting on
You wanna
someone's
bet?
I don't know.
Facebook. Oh, it was about Tristan Crago's
Hey,
buys.
Yeah, it was about what were you talking about, Tristan Craig?
He answered the phone, dude. Is he on here?
He's on there.
He answered the phone, and I just started dying laughing. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I was just
Dude,
you.
what did it start talking about?
Oh, I don't even know what I said.
You were in Tristan Crago's post
Like-
talking about bodies or something, and then it just got all.
Like you said something vulgar to Kevin, and he's like,
No, it wasn't vulgar.
Yeah, you can't talk about his body line work. He did really good
It
time
wasn't
and spent a
nothing like that.
lot of time.
I
on the
think it
body.
was the body
It
line.
was. It was the body lines matter.
Yeah,
post.
that's what you said. Or actually, he just commented. He said, "Already are MFer."
What did Martin say?
Martin said, "Wrong answer. Painesville's engine is as stock as yours."
Jeff ain't running those no freaking stock engines.
I'm coming with a goddamn Bradville motor. You guys are.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You already know.
You've always had a Brad Milk motor. You're still on the
Kevin
fastest
said,
top of
"Quote:
the slow
He's
heat.
about to get lit up."
What do you say?
Kevin said he told him he's about to quote. He's about to get lit up because you're messing around with him.
And listen, at the end of the day, he is gonna. At the end of the night, your dad is gonna be so stressed.
Oh, absolutely.
Just help him not be stressed.
No.
Just help him.
He said,
No.
no.
At the end of the night, at that job, there is no job at a racetrack where you get done and go, man, that was fun. I'm gonna go home. Any job there?
Definitely not his job.
No.
As much as he stresses me out throughout the week with work, it is my time to shine.
Martin, I'm afraid that Kevin's going to do a lot of black flagging on that 01 this year. You better be careful
I'll make sure it's worth it.
on there. So with Jeffrey, is he one of those guys when you get next to him on the track, you go, oh shit, man.
Not really. I'm not usually next to him long enough for me to worry about it.
here he
Oh,
goes, dude.
shit.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
He ain't gonna be saying that this year. I promise you that.
So I'm happy with the direction you're going, man. It's pretty cool that you're getting ready to go out there and be competitive. Who else? Any other big names coming back this year for the compacts in your class?
I know Dominic Cicconetti was talking about coming back. I
He said
don't
big
know
names.
if
Jeffrey,
No,
stop
no, man.
it.
Big names.
I give you about 2 weeks of being allowed on the property.
The biggest person coming back to that class is 00.
Uh,
You guys ain't ready, dude.
I think
I don't know.
honestly, and I think over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to get compact drivers from other tracks, you know, Midvale, Barberton. I want to get them all in there because that class has really grown.
yes.
It's hard to get them guys to come up here. He'll tell you.
No, I'm talking about to get them here on the show.
Oh,
to get 'em here on the show.
Race.
And I get it. A lot of those guys have a lot of money in those cars, just like you guys do. But and I've always said this, man, a Painesville driver will go anywhere the race.
I've always been told that if you can drive Painesville, you can race anywhere.
It's true. It's a fact,
And
right?
after traveling and seeing all these different tracks, and we went to Oswego, I was fast as off the trailer. Never even seen the place. It's crazy to look at all these different racetracks and you see Painesville and how much it takes you as a driver to make it around Painesville. You have certain marks to hit and just certain ways to drive the track. You can barely the rumor at Painesville was always you can barely pass on the outside.
Yeah, yeah,
How many feature wins have I had where I've driven around the field on the outside?
yeah, yeah.
I don't jump to the bottom. I'm not a bottom feeder. I would rather work and prove that I'm
What?
fast and drive around the outside, unlike Jeffrey here who drives 2 tires in the dirt everywhere he goes.
What?
Jeffrey, you do that, man?
You didn't just
The
say that
TikTok you
live on
posted 2
Facebook.
days ago is you driving 2
I
wheels in
wasn't
the dirt because there is no dirt anymore.
I wasn't in dirt. I was in the car in the middle. You don't even know what car I was in. But let's get back on the topic. You just said you never drove under nobody.
Come on,
You got all the
Refresh my
videos
memory.
posted.
So,
refresh my
so,
memory.
so let me,
Just saying.
while you guys are thinking about this, of all the racetracks that you've raced at in the compact division, one driver right now you could rate that you want to race against, who would it be?
Brent Schreffler.
Tell me a little bit about Brent.
He's a little bit of a stand-up guy. He'll help you.
Yeah.
But if you get on his bad side, you'll know it. And he's a straight up dude. He'll
Yeah.
race you as you race him.
He's
And
actually
that's-
got a bad side.
Yeah, he's got a
I
bad
don't
side.
think I've ever seen that guy.
His bad side is just he doesn't talk to you.
Oh, all right.
So
okay.
in a way of being respectful,
Yeah.
you know when you piss him off.
Let's
But-
see.
He'd be a good guy to get on here, dude.
Brandon said 00 to the front. Is that the guy that drove the 01?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, man. Okay, he said 00.
I don't even know who he's talking
He'll already
You!
be at the front. So
He said you're going right to the front.
Brandon Wick.
You.
about. Oh.
He said you're going to the front.
Who's on first? I feel like there's like a skit here.
What's on second?
Yeah, like
It's on third.
So you don't have to answer this question. I'm going to ask every person that comes on this show a couple questions that are uncomfortable. But I'm going to ask you this question: of all the drivers you've raced in the compact class, which one do you hate racing against the most?
Dave Nestor,
I got
hands down. I'm sorry.
Can we ponder this and think about it? a
No,
second?
hands down. I'm sorry. I mean, he means well,
Yeah,
but when you get behind the wheel, there's certain things you can and can't do.
yeah,
You hit somebody in the driver's door going on straightaway, it's not a good look. You know, and he can be appreciated because he's tried
trying.
with not so good cars.
yeah, yeah,
And that's a lot of racing nowadays. You got guys that have these cars that are put together and they're not the greatest. But you got to learn the limits of your car.
I mean, you can say what you want about Nestor, but he's came a long way.
He has come a long
came
way.
a long way for that car that he got. And he struggles every week to work and
Oh, yeah.
get his kids to the track and him racing every week.
It's a big
Top 10
it's-
points at Painesville,
Yeah.
won a couple of heat races, or Sandowski won a couple of heat races. You got to give it to him.
it is a very big task, and it does take a lot. Like, it shows the dedication in the sport.
But you got to think about his car. Let's think about this. Like Dave just said, he's come a long way.
Oh yeah.
Imagine right now how far off that car really is, and he's trying his best.
I
Like,
think
you know, that car is probably out to lunch. You know,
Oh, that thing is out to lunch.
I think he's a lot better.
Wrong the bed. That thing is horrible.
I think he's a lot better with the pure stock
yeah,
than the compact.
yeah,
Like, you can get in the compact or get in a pure stock and be good, and get in the compact and not know what you're doing, because
Yeah.
it is two completely different driving styles. When you go from street stock or compacts and get in a street stock, you have to forget everything you know.
yeah,
Like, guys,
Pushing weight, pulling weight.
exactly. Like, you got to remember, you got to drive with your right foot. You're not driving with just a steering wheel. Compacts, you put your foot to the floor and it's going wherever those front wheels
Yeah.
are pointed. Street stock, it's all throttle control. You are traction control.
At our last race on the restart, he started inside of me. And I know, like, you know what I'm saying. You know what's coming when the green comes out going into turn one. And that's exactly what happened. But the thing that I liked about Dave after that, he came over to me, man, and said, sorry, I didn't mean to get into you like that. But I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I looked to my left when he doored me. I looked to my left and he's in that car. Zach, I swear, man, he had that wheel turned all the way and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
sawing that wheel. And I'm like, this is why it's not turning.
Yeah.
Straighten it up, man. Straighten it up.
Yeah. There's a big theory on less is more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some people just got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Like, in it, you can teach anybody anything,
Yeah.
but they will only learn what they listen to.
Right. So now we got Dave Nestor out of the way. So I ask guys this all the time, and it causes a big fight in some households. And you don't have to answer it like anything else. But do you like bringing the girlfriend to the track, or do you like leaving her at home?
Well, when I have one, it's to be honest. When I have one, it's like to have them included.
Yeah, yeah,
Teach them. They're gonna support you as much as you support them. You
right.
just gotta let them.
So I do see in the pits, and a lot of times the girlfriends or the wives are the problem in the pits with the fighting and arguing and things like that. I went through that this year. Every damn race I come in off the track, security was around because
Turn the camera to her.
Laura was
No, absolutely not. Take the camera off
Right
me.
here.
Laura was
That
starting
my problem.
Laura was starting fights every damn time. I come into pits and I mean nothing's wrong, and security standing around Laura telling her to calm down. Even he had to yell at her. When Oldenburg has to yell at you to settle down, you know you're doing wrong.
I tell you,
You told her to get back to her pit. She was yelling, I think on Cavalcade. You told her to go back to the pit.
I tell you.
Oh, when
as-
you almost missed the race?
Yeah, that race.
Yeah. It's not my fault that you came up first and you're still the last one to go across and you still almost missed the
You
race.
screwed me, man.
Well, hey.
A-
you're right
as
the
a
first time. I
driver-
told
I
you.
wasn't right.
as a driver, if you're not involved in it, it is probably the most entertaining thing you can watch getting out of the race car.
Yeah, yeah.
When anything happened with Dylan, it was amazing seeing how fast Jamie could just flip a switch.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's scary.
Yeah.
And at times you just gotta watch. You gotta watch what you say around her. Because you'll be standing over 2 rows deep somewhere else, and next you know she's at your throat.
And listen, I'm in no way, so I don't start getting bad comments again. I'm in no way saying women shouldn't be at the racetrack. That's not what I'm
No.
saying. What I'm simply saying is, as a driver, usually our spouses, our girlfriends, are the problem with the fighting and arguing back there. Can we all agree to that?
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
You know,
Okay.
I think I know why.
Because we let them back there?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the women, hold on. Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Follow
It's following
me.
me.
Follow me.
I think
Go
the
ahead.
women, just like us men, when something happens to their man, they turn into like protective mode because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
provide so much for them. Someone messes with your wife, what you gonna do?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they kind of act that way, and they're part of our passion. They know it means a lot to us and how much time and energy we
Yeah.
put into our cars in the garage all week long. So they get mad
Yes.
for us. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So when we come off the track, we can just focus on fixing the car.
What he said.
There you
know,
go.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
There
pretty
you
sure.
go.
I think that's what
Yeah.
the deal is because they know the sacrifices and they go without some things too, so that our race car could have. 'em.
And listen, you have actually too, you have grown over the years too, because you used to say they should be at home cooking dinner, cleaning the house,
I used
doing
to be,
dishes,
a little
And
bit of
the-
a-
working a concession stand. So
The
you've grown a
only-
lot
a little bit
too.
of an issue.
He has never said that. I'm
Only
just joking.
time I lost my shit was at Lorraine when that guy stopped on the track, and I got to the pits before you got to the pits. Like I got to his pit before you
Dude
came out.
stops on the track
Like,
and
so I
Jerry
had-
doesn't
comments.
I had every right to get mad, and I did. I should not
Getting
have.
parked cars.
But like, I seriously took his when he got to the pit. I took his helmet and went to the chute, and I was waiting for that guy to come off. the
Jeffrey,
track.
come over and say,
I
your
was
wife's
waiting
getting ready to
for
go
that
get
guy
thrown
come off
out.
the track. I didn't know who he was.
Did you not? You're like, hey, your wife's getting ready to get thrown out.
Oh, Kevin wants to know who's worse, the girlfriend or the dad?
Oh,
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
well, the girlfriend comes to you first. The dad is often in the middle of the pile already.
Yeah, yeah.
he's
Like-
right.
I'll never forget I think, what was it, Cavalcade? Was it Cavalcade or Championship Night when my dad got into a fight at the pits?
I think it was a couple weeks before that. Are we talking about
I-
the same thing?
I come back and I'm getting out of the car or getting ready to get out of the car. I just got back to my pits and Mark comes up to me and goes, your dad's getting jumped. I'm like, what? Like, what happened? I didn't do anything. At least at that time, I didn't think. And next, you know, there's a pile over there and he's got somebody pinned to the ground. It's
was
like,
That
what's
one-
going on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
skinny
And
guy.
obviously,
You don't have to say his last name.
and
Yeah, I know.
obviously,
Jeffrey knows. Don't say it.
No.
No.
obviously, you see how my dad's a big guy.
Yeah, yeah. Whisper to Jeffrey
At-
who it was. Whisper it to him.
At some point, you gotta think, you know, is it just little man syndrome?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what's truly going on here?
Your dad is a pretty big guy. So,
Oh, yeah.
so for a little guy like that to go up to him and try to start some shit. I told Laura to whisper, she's in the mic. It was Bobby.
Yes. Smith.
So yeah, I mean,
But yeah.
and I ask those questions because it really is. Sometimes it's as long as it's not your cruise, it is entertaining to see the wives screaming and yelling.
Oh yeah. It's even sometimes it's entertaining to see your crews. I remember the one week my Rocky was yelling at Martin actually
Yeah.
when me and Gage got into it. And I'm pulling back in my pit. Next you know, I see my dad throw Rocky across my pit.
That's what he thought.
I wasn't even mad anymore at that point. I'm laughing because Rocky just went flying through the air.
Yeah, yeah.
We all
somebody
miss.
had that on
We put on the
video.
backstretch.
We have that on video.
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
So on the
No,
backstretch,
stop.
you see all the animosity as everyone comes off the track right
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
So,
I have
so
not seen
on the
that.
backstretch,
I've seen the
you
other
see
side,
things
but not
like
that
maybe
one.
like Junior over here,
Jeffrey?
ramming other cars as the driver's trying to like jump through his windshield, and then him hit that car, and then the driver got to shut his switches off, and the car bump starts as they takes off down the
I
track on
do-
the backstretch.
That was
and,
on video, wasn't it?
here's this guy, I don't know who, this guy trying to break up my two friends from fighting and stop a race car before it runs over my car.
And runs over one of our.
Listen, in the
Yep.
next couple weeks, when I have Barberton drivers in here, Midvale drivers in
I
here,
actually got.
some-
I got 2 Midvale drivers that already hit me up.
Okay. but when they come in here, do you think we're going to hear the same kind of stories?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
The
Just a little
Yes.
different.
guy jumping through someone's windshield and stuff.
Well, no, down there, they think there's some pretty hard haymakers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they'll wait for you to get out of the car. They like to go toe to toe down there.
I don't get why people jump through windows. That's gotta hurt.
It's got to.
I always thought, because I was working at another racetrack, I always thought it was you who jumped through someone's windshield.
No, my windshield got.
Yeah. He
So
was still in
who
the
jumped in your windshield?
car. I thought we didn't say names on here.
Yeah, we'll say names. We're friends now. George Rossi. It was
Yeah.
just some.
George.
Oh,
I
okay.
ran
remember
double
that.
features that night.
Yeah.
Back when he had the Integra.
I
And the
remember
second
that.
and third
On the back stretch
first
right there.
feature,
Yeah.
the second feature, he got second because he got up underneath me, dude, and he wound up getting second.
Yeah.
And the second feature, I said, "All right, motherfucker." I shoved him through the corner or something, and when he was pulling off the track, he drove up beside me and pulled off the track right. Joey March, I smashed in the back of him.
Wow.
That dude got out of his car, ran up my hood, through the windshield. And
Wow.
it was a good fist fight from there, I'll say.
So, you know,
It was
so-
a little fun.
Some other racetrack drivers are listening to the show right now and go, he's sitting there with a Budweiser in his hand going, this is why we're not going to Painesville. This is exactly why we don't go to Painesville. But it's calmer now.
A lot of people got to understand it's not the old Painesville no more.
Yeah, it's calmer now.
not. You know,
That's when it was still.
yeah,
Yeah.
Painesville.
Back then.
And it was Painesville versus everybody back then. Is the way
Yeah.
it used to be. Anyone from out of town come to Painesville, you
That's
ain't
how
winning. We don't
Midvale
care.
is.
We don't
Midvale
care.
Comes up here and it's
We're gonna
like
win.
the
Even if
same
we got a
thing.
band together,
Yeah.
just like when Painesville guys go anywhere for cavalcade, all of a sudden we don't like each other all year long, but cavalcade, let's all get together. Hey, you got this, I broke this, you need that, let's go, boom, boom, to do the best
That's
we can
how
do.
cavalcade should be.
Yeah, but
Everyone comes
season's
together.
I
over. There's no more
Right.
points involved. Now it's just down to friendships and having the rest of the good
But
season.
the cavalcade of Sandusky that Rich and Jay Cox, Rich Lucius and all them put together, that's the way cavalcades used to be. You used to go to Lorraine, you remember, we used to go to Lorraine cavalcades, man. You'd be there all weekend, put a campfire out, drink.
Thursday, Friday,
You'd be
Saturday,
there.
Sunday.
And now, because people have so much to do and things that are going on and the money's tight, people come in, they race, they go home, they come back the next day.
I remember being 15 and spinning Dave Wallencheck out in practice.
That
Wow.
never happened.
Yeah,
We're
Dave.
fast enough.
Hey,
No,
I got
spun out
a
that white Grand Am. I remember it. You were
for,
so
the
mad.
first memory I got at Wallencheck here is some other racer bought some rims off of him and some tires, and Wallencheck wasn't racing Painesville all the time, and that driver was racing Painesville. And I'm banding down the backstretch, me and Mike Davis talking like usual. Here comes Wallencheck by, he walks down that person's car, comes back over. He's like, y'all got a jack? We're like, for what? He's like, so-and-so got some rims on me, he ain't paid. We're like, oh yeah, you can have a jack for that guy, dude. Go take
Hey,
his
he left
shit.
that thing sitting on
Did
the
you go
ground.
take him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he took his
Holy
he took his
shit.
rim tires back.
You're
Damn
from your
straight.
favorite person.
I don't, who was it?
We don't say
The
names
names on here.
I will tell you this: he looks like Omar Caspi.
Does he?
Yeah, he drove down to somewhere.
Do you know who you're talking about?
Oh yeah, I hear that if you buy some stock in mini trees, you know that you're supposed to hang in your car, that it still won't help them out none.
I can't.
He hangs them from his armpits.
Oh shit! Are you kidding me?
And
Oh.
nobody knows, but that's really Jerry's brother.
Get the hell out of here!
That's really
He
your
was
brother?
adopted.
No.
Yeah, he was adopted.
No, if he was, we disowned him.
I wouldn't claim it either.
So Zach, favorite food at the racetrack to eat?
Which track? Any of them?
Any track. What's your favorite food to eat?
Midville walking tacos, hands down,
Really?
hands down.
Is it
Really?
because it's like a sloppy Joe walkie-talkie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
they
it's
are
not.
very
They don't cheap out on it.
No.
It is exactly what you need in a walking.
So
taco.
everybody over at Midvale, I want to hear if he's right. The walking taco.
Well, normally you get a walking taco someplace and they load it with all the lettuce and tomato.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff
just
like that,
open the bag and they pour lettuce
And
in
they
there.
hand you this. They hand you
Yeah,
this,
it's-
this bag that's still light. You go to Midvale and get a walking taco. They hand it through the counter with 2 hands.
And
Wow.
it's a big bag.
Yeah,
like it's,
it's
not,
not
a
the little
small
25-cent
snack
bag. It's like the
an ac-
$1.25
yeah,
bag.
It's an actual walking taco bag.
Yeah.
You
Lord,
eat
do we have any
walking
questions?
tacos?
You have a que-
Did you ask him what's his most proud moment
I was getting there.
with racing? Well, I just took the question. What's your proudest?
What's your proudest
racing?
moment?
It was my dad's birthday for Franklette
Mm-hmm.
when we went out there and I ran a 13.7. It was the fastest I ever been in a street stock, and we qualified up top with a lot of the best racers around.
Yeah.
And being able to finish that race, start and finish, and it was a grueling race, but being able to do it, that was probably one
That's
of the
pretty cool,
proudest
dude.
moments.
That's really cool. What's your dad's favorite food at the racetrack?
Walking taco.
Hands
down.
How about at Painesville? What's your favorite food?
I never really had time at Painesville to eat. Like it was, you get you at,
Ketchup.
No,
Oh, you
it-
sick screwballs.
Watch the wide way.
So if you race at Midvale and you race at Barberton, you want to come on the show, hit us up. I want to get you guys on, ask these questions, and talk about same things we're talking about with Zach. I'd like to get you on here. We got about 30 minutes left of the show before we go off. Favorite
30 minutes.
favorite candy?
favorite candy, Reese's.
Pineapple on a pizza, yes or no?
Depends on the day. It
Really?
depends on what mood you're in.
Jeffrey?
Every day.
Really?
Yes.
You don't want me.
You
to
never
say
had a good
what I was
Hawaiian?
gonna say.
No, I don't put
You,
pineapple.
you never had a good. No, I didn't ask about pineapple. I said you never had a good Hawaiian.
Yes.
They
We
go-
only dated for like 3 months, but
no Hawaiian pizza. Dude.
oh no.
Yeah, good Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come with pineapple, ham, bacon.
Dwayne and I and Laura, we go to Angelo's in Lakewood and they have
Mhm.
a Hawaiian pizza there. Acapulco.
I bet you and Dwayne do go to Lakewood together.
Oh, Dwayne. Hey, just so everybody knows, tomorrow night we'll be back. Dwayne and I are starting a show tomorrow night, kind of an Ask a Cop kind of segment. And he's going to tell you, and I'm telling you, you're going to learn a lot about, and we're going to keep talking about racing for about another 30, maybe a little less, because there's a couple more things I want to talk about. They're very important. But you think you know the laws, you think you know what's going on. You don't. Jeffrey, you found out the hard way. Dwayne got you.
He ain't never got me.
No, but he got you on a test that you would have.
Did you get me? Oh, I thought they were gonna try to say pull me over. He ain't got the balls to do that. No. Long story short, I blew past him in Timberlake doing 120. He couldn't catch me.
So tomorrow night, Dwayne, for an hour and a half, he'll be on the show. We're going to be talking about some cool things, but there's a lot of questions out there with everything that's going on. It's just going to be a fun show. He's also going to post, Laura's going to post mug shots, and you have to guess what that person was arrested for.
Oh,
And
We're not going to use Busted Lake
It's
County.
like Hood Jeopardy.
yeah,
That's what
it
I was
is.
about to say.
It is. That's what we should call the segment, Hood Jeopardy. So there's a state that we're going to post some on there where all the women smile in their mugshots. And we'll tell you tomorrow night during the show which city it is and what state.
Gotta be West Virginia.
But almost every photo, you'll be shocked. Almost every photo, the woman has makeup on, her hair is done, and she's smiling. And when you hear the crimes, you're gonna be like, "Girl, what you smiling for? You ain't getting out. It's a wrap." So, Zach, I want to say thank you very much for coming in. Hope you had a good time. Do you guys have any sponsors yet? If you
We
want to
do.
mention them for Martin.
We do. I don't actually know all of them right now. He's still working on a bunch of them. But we're always looking for room. We're always looking for more. So if you want,
And this is a winning car.
we're going to be traveling. Like there's going to be big races out of state that you're going to get your name out there.
So our last thing we want to talk to you about, we were talking about before we went on air, but everybody in here that's a racer has gone through it. Everybody has a race director that screams to your headset. And we agreed a little bit on Chris Mize being one of the funniest.
Absolutely.
serious as hell. But he was,
Mickey Mouse bullshit.
but we all had our certain. So if you race at another track, whoever is your guy that yells to your ear set, we want to hear. But to me, listening to Chris Mize for years, so him and I have two different philosophies. My philosophy is, all right, drivers, let's get in line. We're going green. Let's try to make it. Don't make me black flag you. Come on, get your heads out of your asses. Let's go. And then you have Chris Mize. How many fucking times I got to tell you, monkeys, get in line? We're going green. I don't care if you're in line or not.
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
You ain't even lying, dude.
my first time ever racing Sandusky, and I like obviously coming from from Painesville, you have one specific way a race director talks to you. That's all you know.
Yeah.
You go to Sandusky, and the first thing is, don't be a bunch of idiots. It's like, all right, well, now I got to get my shit together. And then he's hollering at you if you do anything wrong. Like
Anything.
If you decide you're going to try to do a trail back start like Jeff does at Painesville,
Yeah.
Does it work?
he calls you every name in the book until you learn your lesson. It's like
I found that hard
you
with
sit
the-
down and you're like, oh damn, what do I got to do now?
Jeffrey.
I worked hard with mine twice. Sandusky and that Mansfield when we did that sideshow.
Yeah.
He black flagged me.
So one thing I loved about Chris didn't care what was going on. So picture you're a driver, you're in a car, you're on your caution, you're warming your tires up, and you got a guy screaming at you. Come on, you fucking monkeys, get in line. And you hear a lighter clicking, and he's lighting a cigarette. He's lighting a cigarette, and you hear a big cough. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, that's what you hear
Every time.
every time, bro. And you hear these
That
coughing.
worked so perfectly, though.
But as
feel like
a
that's
driver,
escaping PTSD.
though, you hear him coughing. And he doesn't let go of the mic.
Nope.
He does not. He's cough. He does his little cigarette cough. How many times I got to tell you, get in line? God, you know what? We're going green. I don't care. We're going back to coughing, man. So I said one of my favorite guys was Rich, because Rich is like, come on, guys, get in line. Let's go. Let's go. But then I hear him at the racetrack with the truck series, and I'm like, holy fuck, I thought he was rough on us. Holy shit, man. I made a joke to him. I said, I'd like to have you on the radio, but I'd have to shut it off. I mean, you've heard him, man.
Oh yeah.
He's pretty rough. I like Randy Jr. on the radio. He's pretty cool on the radio. Calm and kind of collected.
Yeah, Randy's probably one of the calmest people.
Yeah.
Kathy Lett was pretty calm on the radio
Sometimes.
until you had the 00 started. That's the
Sometimes.
most I've heard of
Yeah.
Randy.
So at your track, we'll talk next week about your track and the guys that talked to you on the radio. But man, I don't think anybody's going to beat Mize. I mean, Mize just had it. He just,
Speaking of Rich, let's do some real quick news.
hold on one second. Don't go anywhere because we got to finish talking about Barberton and Midvale.
We already
In
talked about
Painesville.
Robertson.
All right.
But I'm going to hand it over to Laura for news.
No, you can,
So-
you can do the news.
Go ahead, Laura.
We just put the picture up there. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're just announcing because we just found out that Rich Lucius, a friend of the show, and obviously we're talking about him because he was the event director at Sandusky Speedway, has been announced as the crew chief for the number 13 Cold Butcher for Thor Sports. So congratulations, Rich. We are very excited to cheer for you guys, and along with the rest of Thor Sports. Which there's other drivers and other crew chiefs, but we will
So-
we'll address those next week.
No, Ty Majeski is going to be with Joe Scheer again. So they're probably going to be trying to work try to get another championship, hopefully.
And we don't.
Hopefully.
And we don't know the other one.
I don't know who that's.
That's Zach's uncle, Ty. I'm
Huh?
pretty sure you're real close with them, right?
My old man is.
So that's your uncle. You should just went with it. Yeah. Jackass.
You're you ruined a perfectly good setup joke he had going, dude.
I figured we would do the Rich news since you were talking about him on the radio. So
Wait, we got news about Rich?
I think it's awesome that he's got a young driver. This kid is raced late models.
Show up.
Yeah, I think so. This guy's
We love you, Rich.
you're already he's not a track manager anywhere, but
He's
you're
a hard
suspended for a
man.
year.
If we had a Bully of the Year award, I'd give it to Rich.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
And the thing
His
is,
brother, too. What's his name? Mark?
Mark.
You want to drive the golf cart around?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny, dude.
Old man Mark's cool. I like old man Mark.
and also there is some NASCAR news, and this has to do with Rich also because we were talking the other day about his duties as a crew chief, and I made a little joke about all he does is count lug nuts, which That's not all a crew chief does. So I apologize. The camera's not following me. It's following Jerry. Can the camera follow me now?
There you go.
What a stupid
Gotta
camera.
hit that little button.
There you go.
Well, it was just announced in NASCAR that they made a few rule changes, and one of them was that they're not going to be so harsh on the crews. Before, like if you missed a lug nut, you get fined, you get suspended, the crew chief would be gone. So they've lightened up the rules on that. So if 19 hello, we're on the air. If 19 of 20 lug nuts are safe and secure, teams will lose pit selection for the next race. If 18 lug nuts are secure, it's a fine of $2,500 in the truck series and a one race crew member suspension. So, and then it goes on and on. So before it was really harsh. And so now that's one of a few of the changes. And also I think they changed the minimum. I think you have to be 17 years old to race certain tracks in NASCAR. So they made a few rule changes. There was another one. What was the one about Dodge where they were giving them some spots to start in the race?
So they're going to be they're going to get a spot automatically. And guys like Frankie, I don't know how to say it.
Muniz,
He's very upset about that. He thinks you should work your way
Malcolm in the middle.
in. And I kind of agree with that because you should allow Dodge to test. They should have been out testing and trying to get it together. And now you're automatically going to give them a spot if they don't make it. So
And then my only other news I had real quick, because the show's going really good and there's not much time for the Princess pit stop. So I know. So this past week there was the Cars Tour West race in Tucson. And this is where I kind of want to get your guys' take. There was a battle between Kevin Harvick and Keelan Harvick. And in the end, there was some bumping between the two of them, and Kevin bumped
Okay, stop right
Keelan
there.
out of the way
Stop
to
right
win
there.
the race.
go over to that mic real quick because Zach and I want to talk to you about this.
Yes.
This is a very important, Dave, you can even.
definitely want to hear.
So some of the people were upset with Kevin for bumping his son. So let me go first, Zach, and then you can go next. As a racer, I don't care if it's my mother. I don't care if it's my brother. I don't care if it's my sister. And every racer thinks the same way. I'm bumping you out of the way to win.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't care who you are. But how is Keelan going to learn if Kevin doesn't do it to him?
Exactly. Like you as a driver, when you strap in the car, you are a driver. You're not anybody's friend. You're not a brother. You're not a son. You are a driver. If my dad is in a car with me, we've already been talking about it for years. If we ever race in the same division, I don't care. We're ripping each other's body panels off.
But then,
We work in the same, like we were in the same shop. We both have to fix the damage. Most likely he's out over the road. I got to work on the cars. Yeah, I'm going to wreck something if I have to.
but the thing is, you can say, hey, we're going to go out there. We're not going to do it. You know what I mean? But once that green drops and that adrenaline kicks in, you're focused on winning.
Oh, yeah.
You want to win the race. Every driver that's watching right now knows what we're talking about. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. Your brain is trained to win.
Yeah.
Win isn't everything. It's the only thing. At the end of that race, you want to be in front. And my brother, Jeff, him and I, my first race with my brother, Jeff, first race at Paynesville, I was at the tail and I told him because he started on the inside pole, I'm coming. If I get to you, don't screw around with me. Because back then it was 20 lap features back then.
Mm.
In 20 laps, that Paynesville runs off fast.
Yep.
It is fast. Couple laps to go, my brother's in front of me and he's blocking me. Come down the front stretch, blocks me again. So what do you think my brain's telling me the next time he does that's going to happen?
Yep.
We got into turn one. I never lifted and I drove his ass in a wall and drove underneath him. It's winning. My brain doesn't work any other way. I can't think, I don't do that now. Now I want to go out and win and not wreck my car.
Mm.
But back then I was young and that's the way we thought.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the way. So let's say your dad is in front of you on the final lap at Lorraine. Money's on the line, trophy, and you have to bump him out of the way. Are you doing that?
Well, it wouldn't be I have to. It's I would be.
Okay.
Like he would get moved because I know he can handle it a lot more than I can give it to anybody else.
Yeah.
But I guess in a way, when I was younger, it was always, okay, well, if you don't finish first, you're not doing anything. It was all Talladega Nights. If you ain't first,
Yeah.
you're last. I guess growing older and having more experience behind the wheel, you kind of live to learn to race another day.
Yeah, yeah.
And my biggest thing is I will race you how you race me. If you're all over me, I can make it look like an accident pretty easy.
Right,
I
right.
got a lot of training in it. Along with like playing iRacing. That stuff is so realistic. You learn a lot. It is probably the biggest learning thing for your average young racer now.
So why don't you spend the money and help Nestor get an iRacing set up?
I don't even have one anymore.
You know,
No, I don't have time for it.
you know, I know your dad does it, and Durst and all those guys
Mm-hmm.
are doing it, and they take it. I mean, it's
serious.
they all take it very serious, man.
It is very serious. When I was younger, I made the mistake, because obviously me and my dad live together. I made the mistake of getting myself IP banned. When you get IP banned, he can't do it either.
Oh,
We spent weeks talking back and forth with customer service at iRacing just to get them to ban my account and my account only.
wow. What did Kevin just say?
He knows he better flatten my tire.
You have some comments that you want to read to us, Laura? There's like 3 or 4 of them.
John John says, I know someone that always wrecks someone. Street stocks. Who are we talking about, John John?
John, who is it?
Come on, we're all being honest here, so you might as well just say it. And Mylene said, the only person I ever fought with was Joe March back in the day. He just laughed at me.
Well, that's Joe March. You see how
Yes.
big he is?
Yeah,
Mylene's got some.
but I'm going to tell you
guts
something
to go
about.
up to Joe because he's a big guy.
But Mylene back in the day, she did not play. She was not that woman.
The thing is, like, even any wife nowadays, they don't care how big you are.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't care what you look like. They will still come up to you and punch you like a grown man.
And I
It's true.
I understand it. I get it.
No, you don't, because you're still bitching about it. You're still complaining about it.
What did oh, we answered Kevin already.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
He
See-
answered your question.
yeah. So if your dad's behind you on the last lap, what do you think your dad's going to do to you? On
Oh,
the
he's
lap?
moving me.
Is he really?
100%.
You think your dad would do that to you?
Oh, yeah.
John John said who he was talking about.
Who is it?
He said Josh Way.
Dope.
Hey, we're an open forum here, so everybody can voice their own opinions. So we've had a lot of that tonight. So we appreciate everybody's opinion on here.
You know, and the thing is, everybody has that. If you're a racer, you have that in you. It's going to happen eventually. You can say I'm the cleanest driver. You know, I think Dave is one of the most cleanest drivers, but I'm sure he's had to do it. You know,
He's done it to me.
has he?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, Dave, how
You
you gonna do
went
that to your
right.
boy?
When did I do that?
When I had that Stratus, you had that Beretta. You only raced like 2 or 3 times.
Damn, dude.
No. Justin Stanley was waxing the field every week when we raced.
I driving that?
Yeah. You only raced it like 2 or 3 times.
How you gonna take your boy out like that, man?
I had that big Beretta. I think that car light weighed 2950, and we were allowed to be like 2,200, 2,300 pounds.
I remember everybody that I took out, but I don't remember taking Zach out. I don't know why I would take Zach out. Zach, he drove my.
I was a
brother's car.
slow car.
Yeah, he
I was
drove
a
my
slow
brother's
car at
on the
Lorraine.
Last feature from my brother before he passed.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool, dude.
I
Dude,
got a picture up in my
I
that's
passed.
pretty cool.
I passed Dave Nestor 3 wide on the top at Painesville in Warriors.
Holy crap, dude!
That was
Holy
a fun
crap!
one.
I got a funny story about Painesville real quick when I actually was pretty good up there. I won like 5 dashes in a row. And like MJ was kicking everybody's ass. And we were parked next to him. And I got a cheating motor from Mike White. And I got tired of getting beat every week. And I'm just like, man, this dude's going out there every week and waxing everyone's ass. I just want to be in the same ball field as him.
Yeah.
So I haven't played. So we got a motor, and I let him go out in front of me, and I reeled him in hot laps. The old man comes over to me and goes, "What'd you guys do to that car?" I said, "Nothing. Changed the transmission." He goes, "Ain't no fucking way." He goes, "Ain't no way."
You want to be fast, throw them Berettas out the window.
So no, that's what I had was my Beretta. And we had a Mike White motor. I had a 3400 bottom end with a 3100 top end. This is before it was all illegal. So we go out for a second set. I let him.
Just so you know, it was always illegal.
I know it was always.
I'm the one who built the rules with Nick Arugas. It's always been illegal.
Well, anyway, so we get out.
Don't change the subject, you cheating motherfucker.
Anyway, we get out there, and I ended up winning dash, fast qualifier, and MJ's little ass he got through the holes faster than what I did. And I remember watching that race, and I'll have to find it on YouTube. I passed 10 cars down the backstretch to try to catch his ass on the outside. I just couldn't get it done. I ran out of laps, and I think going into 3, me and Chickanetti got into it and ripped my fender off, and that's what held me up just a tad bit. And I got to the outside of MJ, and I couldn't beat him. He was just that much faster.
Wow.
That's such a defeating feeling as a driver, knowing you're fast,
Yeah.
driving through trying to make your way through the field. You know it's taken one lap too long to get around
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, but
I think I felt every week at
I was
Sandusky.
just gonna say with
Chase
Chase.
Wiggins.
he just hit
Yep.
every hole perfect.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
See him I tried to hit the hole, it closed.
Yeah.
It was just like, God damn, MJ, can I just get one?
Yeah, yeah.
Just let me get one. No, he made me work for it. I should be saying after race, dude, you beat me. Man.
I totally get it, bro.
You beat me.
I totally get it.
Well, so we're talking about how upset you get when you're taken out. So how about for you? What's the one person that took you out that made you the most mad?
Oh boy. You know what? I'd have to think about that.
Nothing stands out where you're like, this motherfucker.
I got to see if we can line up another pro compact versus street stock.
You know,
yeah.
because I can make that happen.
I had a cavalcade. I was leading a cavalcade. No, I won that one. I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
I'd-
I had one in Sandusky where I came from. Like I was leading the race for 5 to go. Got taken out by the second place car, and me and my buddy. And it's always worse when it's people that you hang out with.
Yeah, yeah,
What the? Like you're faster than me, just pass.
yeah.
Right.
They have to go through you, man. That just pisses
Back
me
in
off.
Pitts, we didn't talk for 3-4 weeks, man. And it irked me. Like, dude, you want that trophy that bad just to spin me out? Like we're friends, we're working on each other's cars. I know that you're illegal, and I got a stock motor at that time.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to hold my own. I just wanted the one feature. That's what I mean.
I think for this year, the biggest thing that bothered me, which was kind of my fault, but not, is when the start of the race with like lap 2 or something went in turn 1 and the cars were already stopped, bunching up because of the 2 knuckleheads in the front were beating on each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
The two, and I don't get it. You know, if you want to stay up front and lead a race, you don't need to be banging with the guy next to you. Just try to run the best race that you can. And those two got together. The guy in the third stopped, and here I come in hot, and I hit him, man. And I lost my shit because there's no reason on lap 2 for the 2 front cars to be causing that kind of mayhem that quickly.
You need to remember that you lost your shit on the track. Therefore, because you lost your shit on the track, that reflected onto us, and we all lost our shit. So you can't be mad at us for going after the crew because you're on the track taking your helmet off and
Well,
yelling at people. So you have
I was only yelling at the 2 drivers. I yelled at them 2 drivers, and I
Well-
told them it's lap 2.
You can't get mad at us for.
I thought it was lap 2. It was lap 1.
It was worse, yeah.
Listen,
That's always the
first
worst.
people that
Shit.
I ever started- that ever started on
I thought it was lap
that
1
started behind
or lap 2. I
was
mean,
Nestor and Norm Eberswalder.
Oh,
Norm.
Norm,
Norm.
like Norm and Nestor were the worst. And listen, like I
that's
love
Storm
both
and
of them.
Norman.
yeah.
They're both cool dudes. You can crack on both of them. They'll crack jokes. But they're the worst 2 people to start on the front row of a feature. The worst.
But see,
2.
that's what I mean. You guys know what's going to happen with them 2 on the front row. You know what's going to
I think
happen.
We even went up to Holbrook and said, dude, can we just start them scratch?
Yeah.
He was like, no, that's where they qualified. They were 11th and 12th in qualifying, and the cutoff was 13th.
Let me tell you this story before we move on to the rest of the couple things I got to talk about. Mansfield, Mize and I, big modified race, huge modified race. It was like one of the biggest modified races that Mansfield that Mize and I put together. And it was the driver, and don't say the name. There was a driver that's never raced before in a modified. And he qualified to be on the pole. So I went to Mize and I said, we're not starting him there. He's not starting in front of all them cars. And I think there was 28 cars.
What was the inversion?
I think it was 12.
Qualified 12?
Yeah. So he's on the inside pole. Mize and I, before the race, we're yelling at each other in the infield. She got photos of it. I'm screaming at Mize. It's not happening. It's not it. Jerry, it's racing. You can't do it. He was right. It's racing. That's the way it happened. So I said, this guy's going to take half this field out. It's racing, Jerry. I said, this is not racing. What we're about to do to all these drivers out here, it's not fair. So Mai said, I talked to him. He's going to be calm. And his dad was cool. Him and his dad was one of the best. Green comes out, going to one, took half the field out. And I knew it was going to happen. You just know. You just know. And when I say he took half the field out, I mean he took half the field out. Because at Mansfield, how long is that straightaway? So they're coming in there hot, running into each other, man. Now, all them good drivers, and I think Cibla is one of them, the kid, all them good drivers. You think they went to Mize? They came to me screaming, why would you let that guy start it?
See, and the thing is, like, we had a similar instance at Paynesville when Brandon Lemmerman started on the pole. He spun the tires, collected half the field. You need those learning experiences.
Yeah.
He was new. Look where he's at now.
Yeah.
Look how
He's
much,
pretty- yeah.
look how good he is now, and how much he's learned from that.
Yeah.
You need to learn from failure.
I think,
that's
though,
the best way to learn.
I think though, as the position I was in, knowing what was going to happen at such a big track, Mansfield's a fast half
Mhm.
mile, dude. When you could lock the brakes up you want, you're
I broke
still,
my leg there. Your boy Ron Sibley broke my leg.
what do you mean?
We had him beat. We had him covered, and he didn't like it. We're going down the backstretch with 2 to go, and we're racing him on the outside, and he'd lead one lap, and I'd lead one lap, and then he'd just go down the backstretch and he'd turn like this in the car when I was driving Peterson's car. And I went right into the wall, throttle stuck, broke my leg.
Holy shit, man.
Mize was the first one on the scene. He come from the fucking tower, had a cigarette in his hand. You okay? I said, man, just get me out of the car. He's like, keep Selby away from everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and I know guys need, like you're saying, guys need to learn. That's what these other classes are for.
Amber,
You know-
Amber Reynolds saying, Zach, wake up. Or he's washed up.
Oh, I know. That ain't nothing new.
Did you break up with her too?
No, that's my cousin's fiance.
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm just making, well,
We're all sitting here really quiet.
Hey,
We're like, I don't
hey,
know, is this bad?
is this,
I know.
hey, Zach, is this breaking news? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, it is
So-
Painesville.
So before Laura, I'm going to have Dwayne sit where you're at, if you don't mind.
Passing the chair along.
So we only have a couple minutes left. Like I said, we were talking about Midvale and Barberton in the beginning of the show. Zach, thank you very much for taking the time coming on.
Yes, thank you.
It was actually a blast. And I like your sense of humor.
Yes.
Dave, thanks for coming in and saving Laura once again.
Yes, applause.
It's
Thank you, Dave.
It's appreciated. So, as you see Dwayne on camera now, and listen, we got a couple more things to talk about racing before I let you go, but I have to plug tomorrow's show at 7:00. So Dwayne is a longtime police officer. He's worked at several departments and done very well for himself. He has worked for some, I don't want to say who you work for and where you are now, because I don't want people protesting outside my building. So
where the hideaway is?
no. Dave's going to put it on the internet tonight.
Yep,
Yeah.
highway is at 1-800 Northwest Street.
So tomorrow night at 7:00, we're going to have Ask a Police Officer. So if you have any questions you want to ask, this is going to be fun. I know it's going to turn serious because it always does when you have a cop in here, but Dwayne and I have been friends a long time. We do business together every day. We hang around together. We get in trouble together. Get in trouble together a lot. Yeah, get in trouble.
Regret.
So yeah, definitely regret. So one of the things we're going to do tomorrow night, I want Dwayne to explain to people. So there's a lot of, and don't respond to this, but there's a lot of people get DUIs now that didn't know they could get DUIs for doing this. The answer will be tomorrow. You will never guess you can go to jail and lose your license for this one thing. But we're also going to have fun. You're going to have a segment with 10 photos, and people are going to have to guess what they were arrested for. And
That's gonna be hard.
no.
I do on Busted Lake County all the time, and I never guess right. Like they always throw me off.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like we were talking earlier, the one state or city and state, the girls smile. They smile, they do their hair, they got lipstick on, and they're posing for
They're
their,
glammed up.
yeah, for their mug shots.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. Did you work today? Did you? How was today? Pretty cold? You know, and here's the thing with Dwayne, and there's a misconception about police officers. Dwayne hates donuts. I know. I'm just as shocked as you guys are.
Breaking Jerry's heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot bribe him with donuts.
He don't like donuts.
Cake, it has to be chocolate, plain chocolate cake.
I was just gonna ask you what your favorite donut shop is.
There is none.
He will not eat a donut. You
don't
could,
do cupcakes either.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost's right across
It's-
the street from my shop.
It's right from his shop.
Yeah.
Right across.
Absolutely not.
He won't go.
You
You-
rent from Tippy? You rent from Tippy at Detroit?
No, I rent from, the old Don Brook Chevy owners.
Yes, that's Tippy. Detroit Auto Parts. Ron and
No, that's.
Rob.
no, that's next door.
Oh,
That's next
yeah,
door.
that's
Yeah.
next door. I'm like diagonal. If you walk out, Jack Frost, I'm right there with that
okay.
car.
I know where you're at.
So we're gonna have some fun tomorrow night, Dwayne. You'll have your opportunity, but I was really shocked. And if you know the answer, don't say it. But I was really shocked to find out you can get a DUI for doing this one thing. I was really shocked. I guess vaping. I was wrong.
John Covers, you said weed.
I don't know, John. What do you mean?
It's got alcohol in it.
You can get high on it?
Wait.
Wait, hold it in front of the camera. What?
My Perel, because when I shake someone's hands, I have to use Perel on there. So how can you get in trouble from a
Like
bottle of Perel?
sniffing it?
Puffing it, ingesting it, anything that you
Wait.
put in your body.
Who does that?
Like
Let me tell you this.
someone's gonna drink
Oh
this?
yeah, there's
People-
there's people that drink that.
People will put it in their anal cavity.
Wait, what?
You need to
Yeah,
watch
you
more
ever-
TV.
Wait,
Well,
wait.
Let's not talk about what Zach does on his off days.
All exits, buddy. All exits.
Wait, people drink this.
Oh,
Yeah, you've
they
never
drink
seen
it.
Locked Up like on Netflix?
I've never seen someone
Yes,
drink Perel.
Yes.
Have any of you guys ever seen people drink this? Like,
Yeah, it was on. It's on. Go watch
So-
Locked
Wait,
Up.
they
on-
put
on
the fluid in their anal cavity or
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole bottle?
It-
Like,
it-
I'm confused.
Any way to get it,
Like, how would you put the whole bottle?
any way to get it inside your system.
What?
Once
Is
it touch your system, it's game over.
it like,
It's
it's
just
like a
what-
drug? Like it makes you high? It makes
Well-
you, what is it?
What happens to your body when you put Tylenol or something else in
It takes the pain away?
it? There you go.
so they're sniffing it or they're
It
drinking
goes
it?
into your blood and it will mess with your functions of your body.
They're also putting it in their Kool-Aid that they have there, their coffee.
Yes. So if you ever pay attention to like.
What high would this give me for putting it in?
You just said it takes your pain away.
Take stuff away. I mean, everybody's different.
I do have a migraine
Like-
right now.
Like you take Excedrin for your migraines.
Yeah.
I take Excedrin, it doesn't help.
So if I smell it right now, it'll take
Everybody
my
is
pain
different.
away?
I never knew that. So everybody
Pay
just,
attention, like when you go to the military, they don't want you to have that has alcohol in it. Not allowed to have, mouthwash that has alcohol in it, stuff like that. Because they're afraid you're gonna ingest that stuff. and get-
wow.
This is all stuff we're gonna learn tomorrow at 8.
7 o'clock.
Yes. Oh, you need to mention this gentleman right here.
Oh, Josh B. I do have to mention that. So the other night, Laura and I were going to Texas Roadhouse, or not Texas Roadhouse, Longhorn. We walk into Longhorn and Josh B's walking out with his beautiful woman. And he didn't see me. And I grabbed a gift certificate out of his hand. I said, "Hey, man, thanks for the gift certificate." He said, "Keep it." I was like, you know how we all are. We're like, yeah, funny. I go to hand it back to him. He wouldn't take it. He goes running out the door. He had $100 on that gift certificate for us to eat dinner. Josh, seriously, man, thank you so much, brother, man, because
Yes, that
I was
so
going
nice.
in there just to have bread and butter. I couldn't afford anything else. In there.
It was such a
He had a
nice-
couple of them in his hand. Like he bought some for other people.
Now I feel bad we took someone's gift card.
Yeah, someone was probably at home waiting for that gift. gift
That was
card.
so kind of him.
So, Josh, you and your woman, man, thank you very much.
A nice guy.
Very, very nice. But next week's show, I'm going to have Chad Takavic on here.
Were you supposed to touch on this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure was. That's why I said I had some more racing stuff to talk about. Painesville Speedway has updated some of their rules. It's very important if you're racing at Painesville this year, go check the updates on it. They accommodated some of you street stock guys that didn't want to change the intake and you were going to go race somewhere else
Like Jerry.
on there. There was about five
I know,
guys.
you were campaigning on.
And I told them that they have to open it up to be a little bit fair because Joel explained it very easy. The intake that we ran, and the heads are different, so you couldn't run it. Some other stuff too, but you're allowed. So Potters A and all you guys will be legal now for the Painesville Speedway. So that's please. And there was other rules. Any compact rules? Any changes?
Yeah, there was a couple weight breaks, mostly to help the little guys.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a couple weight breaks, and then they had updated some of the Honda rules.
Okay. I'm going to work really hard to try to get a couple Midvale drivers in here. I definitely want to try to get Kuykendall in here.
I will work on it. So next week we have Chad Takovic, and then I will work on the.
And then once again, just to wrap up, so we don't have to keep talking about the Barberton thing. I was just literally trying to figure out what was going on. So I will reach out to the owners.
We did find on the auditor site a name of a company, but I need to do a
Okay.
little bit more digging because it says the registered owner is an attorney.
Okay.
So we think maybe it's a little disguised. So I'm gonna do a little bit more digging. I do have an owner.
But if you do know who bought it, you want to send me the number directly, I'll call them tomorrow and
That makes things easier.
find out what's going on. If they have anybody interested in leasing it, if there's nobody that's interested in leasing it, I'll try to reach out to a few people. And maybe I know he doesn't want to hear it because he owned the place already. Maybe get Mazzagatti in there. But like we said, his daughter's doing very well in a late model. So I don't think he's going to want to give that up. And she's pretty badass. She's badass. I think she's going to go where she wants to go. And that's what you and I were talking about earlier. These younger kids that are running these heavy cars and these, they'll be ready for a NASCAR career. A lot of these guys that are running legend cars and go-karts and in a sprint car, I always say, take a sprint car driver out of that sprint car for 1 year. You're not going to find a Kyle Larson, a Tony Stewart, and Jeff Gordon. Those guys are far in between. You're not going to find them all the time. So it's pretty cool to see the younger generation coming up and learning. I think Chloe's long-term goal is probably to make it to NASCAR because look what she's doing to late model already. She's very good at it. So hopefully that'll work. But I also, Laura, maybe when we get Kuykendall in here, we get Mark Lucius in here together, both of them.
Okay.
If they want to come on, they might not want to come on, but if they do,
I
we
don't
can
see
do
why
that.
not. Yeah.
Any more questions before we go?
I don't have any more.
Dave, thank you very much for producing tonight. We really appreciate it. Zach Myers, good luck in 2026. We want to see a championship, bro.
I'm gonna try.
I know, it's going to be a long year. Whenever you got a fast car,
Oh yeah.
First, you're last.
Oh yeah.
everybody's aiming for you, bro. Now
yeah.
that this announcement just came out, because Martin wasn't telling anybody.
Yeah, it's been a conversation back and forth. And
Yeah.
I guess most of the people already can kind of guess it, so might as
Yeah.
well come out with it. And
So that's pretty cool, man. So good luck, Dwayne. We'll see you tomorrow at 7:00. We'll have some fun with the show. Until tomorrow night at 7:00, we'll see everybody. Dave, thank you very much. Good night, everybody.